Let me say this again. You have one ticket only, and you're only allowed to go to one concert. And let me tell the people who are listening what concerts it is. You got Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney Houston, or Luther Vandross. Go ahead, Ron Thomas. Who you got?
That a hard one, man. I got to go with Whitney. I like Whitney.
Okay, who you got, Kingzar?
Man, this ain't hard, man. I mean, they're all-time greats, obviously, but two of them rank 1 and 2 as far as all-time period. But that 1 and 2 is even a little gap to me. But that's MJ all day, no question.
Okay, Mr. Hargraves, kid, sports guru.
You know what? I actually saw one of them in concert, and that would be none other than the baby making music himself, Mr. Luther Vandross.
Never too much.
Never too much. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to stay with my brother, Luther Vandross. I was there. He was incredible, and it was nothing like it. And I'm glad, I didn't see a lot of people in concert, but before he passed, I was able to see him, and that's dear to my heart. I'm going to go with Luther Vandross.
All right. I got to take y'all back to college for a minute. Just to see. This question right here said, who is the greatest college defensive back of the 2000s? Here on this picture, you have Ed Reed, Sean Taylor. I think number 7, I think that's the Honey Badger. If it's not Patrick Peterson. And that's Jalen Ramsey at the end in Florida State.
Oh.
Now,
we talking just college again?
This is college again. It says that right there on the picture. Who's the greatest college DB of all time? Of the 2000s?
Sean Taylor.
Okay, you got Sean Taylor. Who you got? Sports guru?
I'm going to go with Sean Taylor. May he rest in peace.
Yep.
Okay. Ryan Thomas, who you got?
I got the job with Sean Taylor.
Okay, it's unanimous. It is unanimous.
Now, we talking pro, we going Ed Reed. But although Sean Taylor did get cut short, but Ed Reed, man, is one of the greatest safeties of all time as a pro.
Absolutely.
All right, I got to go back to college again. See where y'all at. This is another college football one.
Oh, wow. Who's that, Peter? Is that Warwick Dunn?
No, this is the better running back. We have Dalvin Cook, Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, and Nick Chubb.
Oh, in college, this is easy.
Like I said,
that's what I was saying in my head earlier when he posted this. Very easy for me.
For me, it's very easy. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
The college, Saquon Barkley.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Never mind. It ain't that easy.
College? Easy.
I was going with the guy with the most all-purpose yards of all time.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Christian McCaffrey.
And them Rose Bowl records.
He ain't even second.
Who you got, Ryan?
I got the job with Fight for the Mic.
Okay. Sports guru?
I like Nick Chubb.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Chubb was the best runner, but he just lost that time because of the injury. That's
Saquon
why
is the most talented by far. It sucks what's happening.
Saquon is the most talented, but Christian McCaffrey was the better running back.
In college, I don't know if he was more.
He might be a bit. No, I don't know, man. I don't know about
They
that.
both caught and ran the ball, but then McCaffrey did a lot of returning, like kick returns and punt returns, and he was very good at it too. I think that's the only reason I would put him like the versatility, the all around aspect. But Saquon was great too. My problem with Saquon is he was a 1 or 2 big run a game, and then he kind of he wasn't a big grinder. Like he would just get those 1 or 2 big runs to give him good stats.
I don't think he had the supporting cast that the others had. By that time, Penn State, especially after all that little bull crap, I don't think he had the help. So he was making his 8 in the box a lot, man.
Okay. Now, since I asked you about that music one, let's go back. Got to do this again. I got to make sure I got all these people right because I don't think I know everybody on here. But Let me start off. You can only purchase one ticket. I'm gonna make sure I say these people right. This is Bob Marley. This is Prince. I think this guy over here is Sting. Am I right about that? Or am I wrong?
Sting? That's Sting?
That's Bon Jovi. Or is that Bon Jovi?
Is that Billy Idol?
That's Billy Idol?
I think so.
All right, there's Billy Idol. There's Notorious B.I.G. You got the Notorious B.I.G. You got Michael Jackson.
Jimmy.
And I think that's Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, that's Jimmy.
All right. We got Tupac Shakur.
No, I don't know who the hell that is. That's Rico Suave.
Oh, I thought it was Elder Barge. I didn't know.
I don't know. That ain't no damn Elder Barge.
That was Elder Barge. Let's just
I don't know who that is.
Let's just say it's Rico Suave and Whitney Houston. Even though it looked like Beyonce, but I'm gonna say Whitney Houston.
See, this is easy again, man. I wish you wouldn't have put Mike on here, but since I said Mike on the other one, I'm gonna switch it up, and then I'm gonna go with my number 2, which is Prince.
You gonna go with Prince?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Who you going with, Ryan?
Ryan going with Rico Suave. I already know it.
No. This one I like Biggie and I like Tupac. So it hard. Both of them. It hard, man.
So which one is it?
Give me Biggie.
Baby.
All right. Who you got, Sports Guru?
I'm going with Biggie all day. Brooklyn in the house.
Brooklyn in the house.
That's
But
right.
do or die, best style.
Do or die.
All right. Where Jared at?
I'm here.
Who
I'm
you
not
got?
taking Freddie Mercury. Don't worry.
That's what it is, huh?
That's Freddie
That's the
Mercury.
the middle one that you've been calling Rico Suave. That's
Wait,
Freddie
who-
Mercury from Queen.
hey,
You guys are
hey,
disrespectful.
Hey, who's the
Everybody
top
that's
right?
listening.
Is
That's
the top
Freddie-
right? Is that Billy
My
Idol?
bad.
But I'm
Hey, is
taking
that Billy
Prince
Idol on the
after that
top right? You
2007
know or no?
halftime show. I'll take Prince.
Is that
No,
Billy
I'm
Idol on the top right?
I'm saying, is that Billy Idol on the top right?
I've honestly never seen Billy Idol.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Billy Idol or Bon Jovi or Sting.
That ain't Bon Jovi.
They ain't Bon Jovi?
Mm-mm.
I can always recognize Freddie Mercury from that stupid armband he always used to wear.
All right.
For that Prince halftime show? Yeah, give me that.
I think I might switch it up here. I think I might go with Bob Marley. I like to see the concert and him and his 17 kids come out and they all perform a song. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Bob Marley. Could this be love?
You got me changing my answer now because I forgot about the whole smoking aspect. Give me Bob Marley every day.
And be
Yeah, high as a
love.
kite.
Hold on. If you're gonna go there, you can go Bob or Jimmy if that's what you're talking about. Woodstock was off the chain.
Oh yeah, it's true. You got
Yeah, but
Woodstock.
Jimmy-
that was more of like a collection of people usually.
They was doing acid over there too, man. They was doing a little too much. They're doing a little bit too much for me over there. I'm gonna have to stick where I'm at.
I live a 45-minute drive from Woodstock.
Man, I'm gonna have to stay where I'm at. This is just with the regular weed smokers. All right, man. Now some people may say this is unanimous, but I think this is a pretty good argument. You know what I mean?
No, not.
It's unanimous, bro.
I think it's a pretty good argument, right?
That's
I mean,
unanimous. Stop
the
that.
reason why I say this, let me get this to the viewers who are listening. To the viewers that are listening, this is a question between who's the better actor, Will Smith or Jamie Foxx. And the reason I say this is because a lot of people said back when Ali came out that Jamie Foxx outperformed Will Smith on Ali. So a lot of people said.
Actually, I agree with that, but I didn't really like that performance. I didn't like that movie that much.
That's, like I said, that's what a lot of people say.
But that's the one and only time he's ever outperformed Will Smith.
What?
Period. Oh, and Ray. But
yeah,
but
yeah.
No, I jumped in. But if you put their collection side by side, performance, movie, whatever, and it's a landslide for Will Smith.
Come on,
Yeah.
Ryan, you humming.
Will
You had a
Smith.
long pause in there, man. People listening.
Will Smith.
Okay. Sports Guru.
It's tough, man. It's tough, man. You hurting me here, brother. I think like my man said, if you put his overall, just his work in terms of movies, I would have to say Will. But if I had to say who's more talented, then it's definitely Jamie. It's definitely
You talking
Jamie.
about singing? You talking about I don't know about that, man. Why you say he's more talented? Break it down.
Impressions.
I mean, the brother got a voice that is almost he could do almost everybody in the world.
If you're talking about them as a person, Jamie Foxx.
Comedian skills.
Wait a minute. Did you see in living color back in the day?
Right. You know Will Smith used to be the Fresh Prince, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I just want to make sure. You know he did Summertime, right?
I remember that too.
Stop.
You think Jamie got a better song than Summertime? That's timeless.
I don't know.
Well, I think he got something that's close. I don't think it's bigger. I think it's close.
But I just think that
I'm just saying. I don't know if he's more talented. That's all. I don't act like
range.
It's clear.
Range is unbelievable. He's
a great singer. He's a great singer. But Will, I'm saying that's his genre. Well,
we ain't even talking about singing.
As just like a person, Jamie Foxx.
And then the TV show, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, when he never acted in his life, was a natural. I don't know if he's more talented. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying that's close.
Playing a role kind of based off himself, but not based off himself, and changing him. It's crazy what he did with that show.
Hey, they both very talented. They both. I mean, you make a fair point. I just think that with the range of his voice, being able to, and the way he can also, imitate people.
Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely a better comedian. He's definitely a better comedian.
Yeah, as a person, like you have a great point. I think Jamie Foxx is far more talented, like in a general sense. But I think as an actor, they're close, or Will's better. But as a I see what you're saying with like just
acting to me.
Jamie Foxx will do everything. He's like Wayne Brady.
I love.
He's better than Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady. I don't know, man. Wayne Brady is a beast, bro.
Wayne Brady is a beast.
Wayne Brady is a beast, but he's better than Wayne Brady.
I don't know. I think Wayne Brady's a better singer.
I do too.
I don't think he's obviously not a better actor, but he's a better singer.
He's a better improv actor.
He's a better, I think he might be a better.
Jamie Foxx.
Improv,
he had a decade-long show doing
making stuff up on the spot. Absolutely.
Wow.
Here's another one I have for y'all, fellas. This is another one. Make sure I get this out here for my basketball heads out here.
Oof.
I just need to know. Will Andre Igala be a Hall of Famer?
He should be. He should be a first ballot. To be honest, Rich.
No, hell no. He ain't no first ballot.
Hell no.
He should be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Hell no.
Look what he did. Look what Look what this man did with the Warriors.
What did he do? Was a role player?
Did LeBron James
what?
They put him on LeBron James.
Didn't they give him like
James
Finals MVP for holding LeBron to like 36 points?
Right.
I thought I heard something about that. I don't know for sure. I don't watch, but
he was a Ryan. It don't matter. We talking career. Iguodala was a role player with Philly. Even in his prime, he wasn't even a star. I mean, he made one All-Star.
That's
not a Hall of Famer, bro.
Let's be honest. We talked about Philly. Philly cannot even get out of their own way.
What about Allen Iverson?
No, he said
that's a star.
I talk about after AI.
No, but he played with AI. I'm saying AI is what you call a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
Iguodala is not. So you putting Iguodala on AI's level? That's not. Come on, man.
We looking at chips, right?
Robert Horry got like 5 chips. He ain't no Hall of Famer. Stop that.
Wait a minute. Do this man got 3? Yes,
right, that's a role player.
Okay. He step up and count the most.
So you saying Derek Fisher's a Hall of Famer. You saying Robert Horry's a Hall of Famer. You saying Ron Harper's a Hall of Famer. Tony Kukoc is a Hall of Famer, right?
Don't go down the team accomplishment road, Ron. I try to steer people away from it.
I'm telling. Well, no. It's okay to go down to team accomplishment
Because
if you Batman or hold on. If
Just
you
don't make it the
Batman,
end all be all.
if you Batman or Robin, then you can go down there, but you can't be Alfred. That's all I'm saying, bro.
you
Like
wrong for
LeBron
that
going
one.
and leading the
That's all I'm
finals in
saying.
every
You
single
can't be
major
You wrong
Lucius,
stat.
for
bro.
that one,
Hey, Dennis,
Tizar.
you can't be Lucius, bro.
You wrong for that one, Tizar.
That's all
No,
I'm
I agree
saying,
with that
bro.
though, because like LeBron when he led the finals in every single major stat category, that's largely LeBron winning a championship.
Right.
Wow.
But most of the time, it's I just stay away from the team achievement, man.
Okay. Well, Ron, can we get your question?
Wait a minute, come back to me.
You lost your questions?
He's still on the Alfred.
You're the
still
rest of the
laughing
show.
about
What do you mean
Alfred.
come back to you?
All right. It's Tuesday.
So you want us to end the
thought
live?
it was?
All right. Is John Elway just like Michael Jordan?
Oh yeah, is John Elway just like Michael Jordan as in being a GM? You talking about, right?
A GM?
I'll let y'all answer that.
Nah, he's
Yeah, come on, Tizar.
much better than Michael Jordan as a GM. Michael Jordan just maybe finally picked a good player in what year? 15? LaMelo? John Elway up until recent, man, was hitting. Like he was, I mean, Von Miller, I mean, Chubb, I mean, Sutton, Denver, them corners they had. Elway, man. Elway has been a solid GM. He's starting to slip up a little bit now.
He been slipping.
I'm saying he's starting to slip up now, but Jordan from day one, Kwame Brown on up, he passed up Bradley Beal to pick Michael Kid Gilchrist. There's certain ones I remember, and I'm like, how the hell you do that?
Wait a minute. Before Peyton Manning, he cannot even get a quarterback.
You still can't get a
But
quarterback.
he got Peyton Manning.
He did not draft Peyton Manning.
It don't matter. He brought him.
What I will say, as like a contrary point to that, though, is it's hard to compare like drafting with the NFL and the NBA because you have like 7 rounds, you have 53 players. Like it's hard to compare.
It's tough in the NFL. He hit. John Elway hit, man. I'm telling you.
I agree, though. I think John Elway.
If you go back and look at the draft classes and look at those players and break it down, we comparing him to Michael Jordan as a GM.
Right.
He is much better. And I love Jordan's my favorite. I mean, of all world, I'm a Bulls fan. As a GM, dude, no, I'm telling you, it's Elway.
Sports Guru, what you got?
The first thing.
Hold on. Let Sports Guru go.
The first thing I would say is that Michael Jordan's the owner and John Elway is a GM. There's a difference. You're assuming, and we are assuming, and most people have assumed that Michael Jordan made all those picks that didn't pan out.
Oh, he did. He did. He's too egoist not to.
I was about to say a guy like Jordan's not going to let nobody get the calls.
Well, you're going to give him credit for the ball kid then, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. As long as you do that.
I think it's hilarious. He drafted Michael Kidd Gilchrist, a bad pick, and then went out and beat him personally in one-on-one in practice.
Let me read these. Let me read these comments real quick. Stat-wise, is Belichick looked back at Cam's passing season. That was Derek Langford. Kellen Lane said, rise up. Derek Langford said, why you choose great topics and I can't join? Kellen Lane said, welcome to Talk You Is Tuesday, the best show on Rise Up. Thank you, Kellen. Kellen said MJ. Darren said Prince. Kellen said RIP to them all. Derek Langford said Luther Vandross because he could collaborate with other artists. Kellen said Big Luther or Little Luther.
I was going to say that.
Kellen said Trey White. He said Trey White, LOL.
Okay.
Derek Langford said that Taylor played with Ed Reed. Kellen said he's taking CMC. Marcus Best said it's Saquon Barkley easy.
Thank you.
Derek Langford said that it's Chubb. Dalton said that it was Saquon Barkley.
Thank you.
Joshua Bailey said the gang in here. Freddie from Queen. Marcus Best said MJ. Joshua Bailey said Pac all day. Kellen said Biggie. Derek Langford said Jimmy. And he said, who does the best impression? Dalton said Will Smith. Derek Langford said music career, he going with Will. Actor, he going with
Thank
Will.
you. Mm-hmm.
Divine Stanley said, don't worry, I'm coming. Joshua Belly said Iggy ain't no first ballot. Not
Nope.
Alford. Divine Stanley also said if Chris Webber ain't in the Hall of Fame,
Thank you.
effing Iggy can't be considered either. LeBron James is a marketing genius. Let me see. Jordan just started. Elway can't draft a QB.
Right. That part.
That's the only thing he can't do, but everything else he drafted hit.
Elway just can't draft a QB, right?
Right.
He's just stuck in his head about QBs. He just wants a really tall one with a big arm. That's literally all.
Par Amore said he didn't sign Manning. Manning signed the Broncos. Devon said y'all boys are crazy. All right. All right. I'm not commenting on that. Y'all said enough on that.
No comment, Dennis.
Hey,
I'm
you
gonna
did
hear
that,
what you guys say, Dennis.
You did that other picture before I got on, the one with Ed Reed on it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool.
I'm gonna hear what you got to say about it, Dennis.
Nah, they go ahead. It's already been said. Ain't nothing to say. Everything's been said. Go ahead. What's the next one?
How far do you think that will take Dallas Cowboys this year?
Ooh. Come on, Sports Guru. I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
Wow. I think they make it to the playoffs. I think they win one round and they lose in the second round. That's what I'll say. Yeah, I mean.
So you got them making it as a wild card then instead of the division winner?
Ooh.
No, I think they in that division. You know, I mean, obviously the Redskins have the defense, but now they just went and signed Fitzpatrick, which, you know, this probably be a bad season for him. He got $10 million. So, and a billion kids, you know, because they always make fun of black people when we have a lot of kids. So, I
hey, we've given Phillip Rivers smoke for years. Don't forget.
They do give Phillip Rivers smoke for these kids.
That's true.
But Cromartie did get it first before him, though, I will say.
They lose in the second round, you know, after maybe they win one game. You know, maybe they win one game. I'm assuming they'll win the division and they win one game and then they lose the championship game. That's probably how it go.
All right, hold on. Fight for the mic. Let me hear what you got to say on this fight for the mic.
They'll be in the playoffs. I think they do win the division. Right now, obviously, you can change them more free agency in the draft, but I think they have the best chance of winning the division, mostly just because of the quarterback. Their quarterback is so far ahead of every other quarterback in the division. It's going to be hard to compete. And I'd say they have the best receivers for sure in the division too. So I think the offense will just carry them farther than the offense will carry any of the other. The Giants, though, they might. I think they'll finish second behind them. It'll be close between those two, I think. Eagles are in a rebuild.
I think the
team's in a
Redskins
rebuild.
beat the Giants.
All right, well, Ethan said that the Cowboys make the playoffs, but they're going to be one and done. Kings are. This is your team.
Yeah. You want me to talk about this?
Yeah.
So one we all forget about, and obviously last year, we can't call injury.
Okay.
So let's just say we stayed primarily injury free. Count number 6.
I think you're going too far.
And I'm not being biased. I'm talking about the team we got on paper. If let me break it down. If we stay injury free, meaning our line don't get hurt, Dak don't get hurt, we're gonna be the number one offense in the NFL easy.
Ooh.
We brought in Quinn for our defense because your boy from Frisco wasn't a good fit. We didn't have the personnel. If we just get them to play to move up 10 spots from where we were ranked, we're gonna be fine. But again, if our offense, primary players at the skill position don't get hurt and the line don't get hurt, Zeke is gonna have a tremendous bounce back year. Dak is going to lead the league in passing, and I'm telling you, we're going to get number 6.
Y'all worry about Washington over there.
Hell no.
That defense.
They got to figure out how they're going to beat Tampa. That's the team that they're going to figure out how they're going to beat. Nah, they shouldn't beat. too worried about anybody in our division.
Nah.
They got to be worried about the teams out of our division, like the Bucks.
What?
There you go.
Wait, hold on. Let me say this, and I've said this on the show before. Matthew Stafford, Deshaun Watson, Dak Prescott, and Kirk Cousins are right now the only guys that got paid that haven't taken their team to a Super Bowl. They're the only big name players that haven't been, big name quarterbacks haven't been paid that hasn't taken their team to a Super Bowl. Dakota Prescott has to take his team to a Super Bowl. Is what has to happen. When you get that type of money, you have to lead your team to a Super Bowl. I like Dak a lot. A little bit too much for me to be an Eagles fan. I like Dak a lot. And he has to lead his team to a Super Bowl.
Now, what if he gets to the NFC Championship, right?
If he gets to the NFC Championship this year, that's cool. But within this contract, he got to lead the Dallas Cowboys to a Super Bowl.
So, NFC Championship, last drive of the game, throws a nice pass, hits CeeDee Lamb or whoever right in the hand, they drop it, game over. We're going to penalize that Dak for that? I mean, I don't know. I just hate putting like a team achievement mark for somebody to fill out by themselves.
I just told you the quarterbacks that didn't do it, and they the ones that been paid.
They do get paid the most money.
When you make that type of money, this is what you have to do.
And so basically, what you're saying then
behind their name
they got to live up to the contract.
Exactly. This is what you got to do.
That should be more individual as a performance based, though.
The quarterback is the most important position. It's the most high profile position. You're judged on that, man. I mean, that's why they saying Tom Brady's the GOAT. He is not the most talented quarterback that's ever played.
Not at all.
But he's won 7 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
And he's smart as hell, too.
If Aaron Rodgers had at least 3, not even 7, if he had like maybe 3, 4, he's clearly the GOAT in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
He's a much more talented quarterback.
He's the most talented quarterback to ever play.
You can't give it to him with 1 Super Bowl.
And I don't think it's that close.
I don't think he's the most talented. I think Dan Marino's the most talented.
What? The statue?
He could throw any football. He could throw any football Dan Marino could throw, but farther, and he can run.
He can't even move, Dennis. What you talking about?
That was his time. Nobody moved in his time.
Aaron Rodgers.
How many? Okay, I knew he was gonna name the black guy. How many mobile quarterbacks were playing his time?
Well, they wouldn't let us.
No, so if this is what's going on in your time, then you take advantage of it, just like Drew Brees. In his time,
but Steve Young. Hold on, Steve Young.
That's 2.
If they ain't got the ability,
2 out of 30 teams.
John Elway.
That's 3 out of 30 teams in the NFL.
Come on, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
How many I got to name?
Listen what I'm telling you. That's 3 quarterbacks out of 30 at the time in the NFL that got a mobile quarterback.
They wouldn't let him
play. Look at it now. Now it's about 17 quarterbacks that are mobile.
They wouldn't let him play back there, bro.
But it's not even just the mobility. Rodgers can make every single throw Dan Marino could have ever made.
Right.
And most of them better and more efficient.
Right.
Rodgers had better wide receivers.
He can scramble out, unlike a lot of
Rodgers had better wide receivers.
Mark Clayton and Mark Duper.
Again, Rodgers had better wide receivers.
Larry Zonk
and he still ain't throw more touchdowns than Marino.
He's got an MVP. He got 2 MVPs.
He got 3 MVPs.
Got less than 100 interceptions.
Well, there you go.
He got 3 MVPs.
How many Marino got?
He sure know how to lose the big game. I tell you.
Sure, he got 1.
Right.
Stanfield.
What up, man?
What's up, man? Welcome to the show, man.
Thanks for the welcome, man. You don't have to include me, dog.
How far do you think that will take Dallas Cowboys this year?
Nowhere.
What made you
say Gotta ask him how far Andy Dalton's going to take the Bears.
Mike McCarthy still their coach.
Got him.
Well, Mike McCarthy has won a Super Bowl being an incompetent.
Mike McCarthy inherited.
It's shameful that he got only 1 Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers and those teams.
Listen,
Mike McCarthy is no different than John Elway. He inherited a team. They got.
He's the only one that got Rodgers a Super Bowl.
He inherited a team.
The most
talented. He got lucky and got a
Super Bowl.
He inherited a team from Mike Holmgren. He got a Super Bowl
2 straight championships
in his first year, and then you never saw this clown again.
Tell me. He did not inherit a team from Mike Holmgren.
Are you crazy?
No, Mike Holmgren left. Mike Holmgren left that team like 2000. They
Bro,
had another.
Bro, they only they're only. No, let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
For the majority of that team, they're only missing like 4 players. He inherited a team, fam. And he inherited Brett Favre for 1 year, didn't he?
No, they're missing more. Yeah, he had Brett Favre for 1 year, yes. But they're missing more than 4 players. They had a whole switch from when Mike Holmgren left in like 2000, and he went to the Seahawks.
He inherited a team, bro.
Let me explain what I'm saying. Then they had the coach that I can't never remember his name, but he got in a fight with Warren Sapp. They had that coach. He got in a fight with Warren. I can't never remember his name at the time, but they had that coach. They fired
when Mike McCarthy came in, was Donald Driver still there?
Okay.
Just answer the question. Was Donald Driver still there? Was Donald Driver still there?
You're gonna name 3 players.
Was Donald Driver? I'm not done. You're not even answering the first question. Yes or no? Was Donald Driver still there? Was Ryan Grant still there? Was goddamn Bubba Franks still there?
No, Bubba Franks wasn't there. Bubba Franks wasn't there.
Bubba Franks wasn't on the bench. Dennis, go back and look. Because me and Courtney just busted out D. Burt's ass. That's it.
Team.
That is his team.
No, that's not his team.
You inherited a team with the same motherfucking vets or the same starters. You inherited Greg Jennings. Bro, are you crazy? And damn near almost the same goddamn defense. And then you got lucky, went to a Super Bowl, and then we never saw your ass again.
They got lucky and won 6 games as a 6th seed. That's luck on the road. Every game on the road. Okay, I'm gonna find me a 4-leaf clover.
You know what's funny about that? Aaron Rodgers has never won a home NFC championship game.
Whose fault is that?
He left.
I tell you whose fault it ain't.
I'm talking about Devon. Devon, he left in 98. Let me get that out the way. He left in 98. And you telling me in 2008 he inherited a team?
Right.
He left in 98, Mike Holmgren. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
All right.
It's about 3 players that got transferred over from the 98 team.
All right.
No.
That's all I'm trying to tell you. That's not inheriting a team. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That ain't even a team got more letters.
I asked you about 3 players. You wouldn't even answer the fucking question.
Because Bubba Franks ain't one of them.
Okay. All right.
Bubba Franks with no difference.
The only one that matters was the quarterback.
Inheriting a team is what Dungy and what's his name? The guy for Oakland.
John Gruden. It's the same thing. It's the same thing that John. It's the same thing that John Elway did.
That's inherited a team.
It's the same thing that John Elway did. John Elway inherited a team and then swindled Peyton Manning away and got a championship. And then you ain't heard from this motherfucker since then.
Yeah, but he got one of the greatest quarterbacks.
That's my point. He swindled a quarterback off of a neck injury. He got the 2 straight Super Bowls, and then as soon as that dude leave again, you get to see the real John Elway. Let's stop.
It was a perfect.
Go ahead. Hey, listen, Devon. Bubba Franks got drafted in 2000. Mike Holmgren left in 98. It's not his team. That's not part of his team. I'm gonna go look Donald Driver up while we talking. Go ahead, keep talking, yo.
John Elway got Peyton Manning by sheer luck that in the same year that Peyton Manning broke his neck, it was the next year in a long time was coming out basically the same year. So it was like
he got lucky.
That was just John Elway ain't no head coach. So why are you even bringing him up anyway?
Donald Driver got there in 99.
But I say that because I don't think Peyton Manning's off the Colts.
98, 99, bro.
If there wasn't luck in the next situation.
I can't wait.
He got drafted in 99 draft.
I can't wait till McCarthy shut everybody up this year. When he has a real full team with a full offensive line and a quarterback, but he gets penalized when the whole offensive line get hurt and Dak get hurt. He's a terrible coach. All right, defense number 29 on the
season. Say that again. Say that again. I didn't hear that.
I said when Mike McCarthy shut y'all haters up this year.
Oh, he's
got. You really think that Mike McCarthy is a good coach?
I absolutely think he's a good coach.
Okay, I don't think he's a good coach at all, and not because he doesn't have the scheming together. I don't think that he selects the right people around him, and I don't think that he's a leader of men. Period.
I don't think he's a leader of men.
I didn't say he was the best coach, but he's a good NFL head coach compared to
I just don't think.
Would you agree? Would you agree that
apparently players love him smashing watermelons? So I don't know.
Would you agree that his last 4 years in Green Bay, he had enough talent to win at least one Super Bowl?
Man, you know how hard it is to win a Super Bowl, though.
I do, but that
team,
I think historically a lot of coaches.
No, I hear you. I agree. I hear you, but I'm telling you, man, the ball, and it's sports, period. And you got to also have the ball. I mean, the luck, little luck here, little this there. The ball bounced that way, a fumble here. Sometimes, you get to that crucial game, and they went to the championship game. I mean, this ain't Hogan. I'm talking about Green Bay 2 years in a row. They weren't really supposed to go these last 2 years. I credit Aaron Rodgers, but they didn't win the Super Bowl. I mean, just, shit happens sometime, or eventually your weaknesses show up. Like their defense,
Hey, the ball I was talking about.
This is perfect for the team accomplishment.
Can you look at the teams that they lost to? Dennis, can you look at the teams that Green Bay lost to in Mike McCarthy's last 4 years and the margin of the losses? In Mike McCarthy's last 4 years, can you look at the teams that they lost to in the playoffs? In his last 4 years, one of those years they didn't make the playoffs. Because that was the year that
Aaron got hurt, right?
That Aaron got hurt. That Khalil Mack broke his collarbone or something.
Yeah, they had the light-skinned brother that came in, right?
Yeah,
hold on. He's kind of tall too.
Mike Sherman was the guy I was talking about.
Mike Sherman was the in-between coach. You're right.
Yeah, Mike Sherman was trying to fight Warren Sapp. That's the guy I was talking about.
That's right. But minus the 1 year that Aaron Rodgers was hurt, Mike McCarthy's last 4 years, they had enough talent.
So you picked on
was it Montez Sweat?
So he's a bad coach because you got high expectations. If he got to win a Super Bowl down there every year, or he gets there close.
No, I'm saying that I'm saying that aside from the 49ers loss, every other game that they lost, they should have won easily.
But they never fixed they never tried to fix their defense.
Well, the thing to look at too is how the Packers have been without Mike McCarthy.
Should they have?
Are they the same, better, or worse?
No,
I feel like they're much better without Mike McCarthy because
Matt LaFleur is a pretty brand new coach, isn't he?
Yeah,
so he came in and did more than what Mike McCarthy was doing with a decade, pretty much.
Right, but I don't think that's necessarily all of the reason why though.
Right. No,
because of the fact that I feel like Mike McCarthy lost the locker room, and I feel like he lost the locker room because he lost Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers was shitting on him.
I agree with that.
But that again goes back to leaders of men, which is something that me and Dennis have had conversations about in private on several occasions about Aaron Rodgers. You don't like your two franchise receivers that you've had over the course of the last decade. One of them you talked about him leaving the organization in front of him in his face, and then the other one you didn't even stand up for him when he was talking about leaving to go to Oakland.
Right,
Jordy Nelson, Greg Jennings.
But then when he did go to Oakland, you wanted to say how much you missed him and everything.
Yeah, and so no, it's not all on McCarthy, but I think that we all can agree from an organization standpoint and start from the top to the bottom, right?
Right. But Mike McCarthy believes he could get a wide receiver from anywhere. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys end up trading Amari Cooper because he believes in his system he could develop a wide receiver from anywhere.
Sound like Chip Kelly, don't it?
We might have to do that because we got to sign Gallup. We might have to trade Cooper.
I would say you keep Gallup.
That's the best move.
That's what I was saying.
I think.
Sports Guru, man, what you got to say about it?
Well, I just want to know, when is it Aaron Rodgers' fault? When is it Matt LaFleur's fault? I mean, you blaming McCarthy for everything, but that's
not for everything. We're just talking about whether he's a good coach or not. That's all.
No, but I'm saying, so the bottom line is, what's the problem with them now? Why is it they lost to a team that everybody felt that they was going to win against, right? They had home field advantage, right? They lost against Tom Brady. So who's to blame? Who's to blame?
They lost to a team. Hey, they lost to a team that threw the ball 8 times.
You're talking about this year?
They lost
last year.
With a quarterback threw 3 interceptions.
Can I, Sports Guru?
If I can keep
Sports Guru, can I say this, Sports Guru?
Yes,
I know
sir.
a guy that been to 5 NFC championships and lost 4 of them. But when we bring his name up, he's a bum. But I'm not gonna say nothing. But when we bring his name up, he's a bum. King Czar, you know who he is, King Czar.
I didn't say he was a bum.
Right? Yeah, he's a bum.
You know what?
He ain't on Aaron Rodgers level. No, Aaron
Rodgers level, but
Aaron Rodgers is playing at Donovan McNabb's level. Make sure you get that right.
Nah, stop.
That's what's going
nobody.
on.
I mean, to your point, Sports Guru. Nobody ever calls Drew Brees a bum, even though he only got it done once, despite him being one of the most accurate quarterbacks to ever play this game. Probably the most accurate quarterback to ever play this game. The fact of the matter is, and this is my opinion, Bountygate put a wrench in their ability to do anything after that. And then when they finally were able to recover, they didn't have the defensive infrastructure. Yeah, they didn't have
any times Drew Brees was
and Greg Williams got off scot-free. Ain't that something?
Wait, hold up. Hey, Sports Guru, with 5,000 passing yards.
7
Don't
and
forget
9.
that. Don't forget that part.
that had nothing to do with Bountygate.
Right.
So
it definitely did, because Bountygate,
not when you do something 5 years in a row.
Bountygate tore apart
cultural
their entire,
impact.
Bountygate and Will Smith getting killed ripped apart their entire defense, bro.
God,
that's
just facts. We going there now.
New Orleans still had a top defense.
Cultural impact can be longer.
They still had a top defense, but it wasn't that defense, bro. Let's keep it a buck.
And their defensive coach went to the Jets.
To match up, they had a good defense.
Their defensive coach, Greg Williams, got suspended for 2 years, and then he came back and went to the Jets.
Yep.
Right.
And the head coach was out of the NFL for a year.
When he went there too.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, this is going back to your point, Sports Guru. Quarterbacks have to always take a piece of the ownership.
They should.
And in some cases, they should. Money. Right. You getting paid the big bucks, you should take a piece of the ownership. And in some cases, they should take more ownership than in other cases.
True.
I attribute a lot of the playoff losses to both McCarthy and Aaron Rodgers. And the reason I put a significant amount on Aaron Rodgers is because it seems like he has the same curse that Phillip Rivers has when he gets to the NFC Championship game, or if he ever sees Tom Brady, he chokes. And this is just facts. Whenever Aaron Rodgers has gotten to the NFC Championship game or had to play in San Francisco or anywhere else near California, his ass gets.
See, the difference
it's been half and half. There's been a couple of them where it was not his fault.
Aaron Rodgers still gets this moniker that he's this great quarterback, the greatest, quarterback to ever live without Super Bowls. Those other guys get bums. Like he said, McNabb, should he make the Hall of Fame or shouldn't he? But Aaron Rodgers, he's still ascended to this mythical level, even though all I do is I always see him get his ass whipped. And I always see him being a chump. And then they wanted to blame it on Matt LaFleur because he didn't go on fourth down. I wouldn't have went on fourth down either.
That is why they lost.
No. They lost because I forgot what's the tall receiver number 13
this year.
Yeah,
I can tell you all the reasons that were.
No, third all year.
So the
Rodgers was
the
maybe
tall receiver,
15th person on the Packers I was to blame, maybe for that game.
The tall receiver that I keep forgetting his name.
St. Brown.
I know you're talking about the light skinned dude.
Yeah, the light skinned dude. He dropped the touchdown.
Him.
He dropped the touchdown in the back of the end zone, and because he dropped the touchdown in the back of the end zone, or the 2 point in the back of the end zone.
But he literally dropped 2 points right off of his hands in one play. So it's like, how is that Aaron Rodgers' fault?
No, it's Aaron Rodgers' fault because in the very next drive where you could have won, you could have checked it down to him. He was wide open. He would have took it right into the end zone, and he looked right at him and said, "Nah, this dude gonna drop it. I'm gonna throw it over here."
Yeah, but how do you?
What about when he could have ran it in? What about when he could have ran it in?
It don't matter, man. He might not think he could have made it. That
he doesn't call the plays.
They still had another down, bro.
They got
wait. Jared, don't say Aaron Rodgers doesn't call the plays because he was definitely calling the plays when Mike
McCarthy said it point blank that it was his fault. That on that when they went for the field goal instead of the run, he made that decision. Aaron Rodgers didn't want to.
Right. What I'm saying is Aaron Rodgers used to change the plays on Mike McCarthy all the time. So don't say he don't call.
Yeah, because he didn't like Mike McCarthy.
He can't change a field goal if he ain't on the field.
This is fact.
Because he didn't give a shit about Mike McCarthy at that point.
Which again speaks to Mike McCarthy.
He doesn't mind Matt LaFleur. I don't think. I don't think him and Matt LaFleur have a bad relationship. But I mean that was.
Yeah, but they want to blame everything.
I'm here, big dog. I'm listening. I love the Aaron Rodgers hate. I love it all.
That's all it is hate. You're right.
But at the end of the day, I
It's
just
the
think
truth,
there's way too
though.
much blame for individual quarters of football on people's entire legacy.
Right.
It's crazy.
Thank you.
I mean,
Eli
I'm
Manning
sure
is in the
like
Hall of
Super
Fame
Bowl.
because of 8 quarters of football.
Rodgers
there's
Eli
no way
Manning's in the Hall of
Super Bowl.
Fame because he's
Mahomes
not a great
without 2 Super
quarterback.
Bowls, I mean, it's not in the
Super
Hall of Fame.
Bowls.
He's a clutch quarterback. He ain't a
Yeah,
great.
he
Super
played
Bowls
well.
with him already.
He
Can I
played
say
well in
something
those
real
2
quick?
Super Bowls. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he didn't do anything, but he's not making the Hall of Fame without 2 Super Bowls.
Who's
And
that?
if you think about it like that, that's literally 8 quarters of football put him in the Hall of Fame.
Who's that?
Who are you talking
Eli
about?
Eli Manning.
He's a bum. I agree.
And not to mention
Without those
the
rings, he don't get the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, y'all be,
It was
y'all
who
be,
it was
y'all be,
against.
y'all be
Hey, hold
disrespectful,
up.
man.
You got to say this though. King Czar, tell him what you said earlier about Super Bowl.
Is Phillip Rivers a first ballot?
No, hell
Yes.
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Eli Manning's automatically a Hall of Famer without
Wait,
2
yeah,
rings.
Yes,
He
Phillip Rivers
has
is
much
a
better
ballot
numbers
because of
than
Eli Manning.
All right, hold up. I got one for you. Then you gonna say that, Jared? How you feel about Big Ben?
Without the Super Bowls, he.
Out.
One of them Super
That's
Bowls,
what
he
I'm
ain't even
talking
throw no
about. Eli
touchdowns.
Manning without 2 Super Bowls is not in the Hall of Fame. That's what I'm saying.
But Eli Manning won Super Bowl MVP
But he's
in
going to
both
be a
Super
first
Bowls.
ballot.
Listen,
Eli Manning.
He shouldn't have.
Eli Manning is in the Hall of Fame because he was a big game quarterback.
Yeah.
No, he
Unlike
was
his
not.
brother,
2 Super Bowls he won
hold on.
against the
Unlike
Patriots.
his brother, Peyton Manning, who's in the Hall of Fame because he was probably, if not one, the best regular season quarterback with the numbers. Eli
He's a top
Manning
5
was the
quarterback of all
clutch
time.
brother.
Eli
That's
Manning's
why
not
he's in the Hall of Fame.
Eli Manning is not in the Hall of Fame yet.
He's a first ballot.
Going in, though.
Okay.
He'll go first ballot, which is
Big games, he don't
crazy.
choke. Eli Manning, big games, ice.
Well, 2
Yeah,
big
you
games.
take out the. You can
No,
take out
I'm
those
just
2
saying,
Super
but I'm
Bowls,
just
and there's
saying,
not
but
many big games.
his stilo, the way he carried
Really,
himself.
really, King Czar, you on to something because really, it's
I'm just saying we can't.
it's like 5 big games because
Dennis adamantly screamed, "No, Phillip Rivers is not like
Not
a
first ballot. That's what I said.
But he
I
had
said he's
better
not first
numbers than
ballot.
Eli Manning.
yo,
It don't matter,
Eli
but when
Manning
it
goes
came to
first
big
ballot
games,
without-
Phillip Rivers
That
might
doesn't
Phillip
make
Rivers
sense.
might be first ballot Hall of Fame.
how many playoffs has
Wait a
Phillip
minute,
Rivers
no,
made?
wait a
Hold on.
minute.
How
But
many
see, that's what I'm
playoffs?
saying.
Wait.
Now we're taking.
How many
I got
seasons did
to
Phillip Rivers
something about
play, and how
this.
many times they
Cementing
make the
him in people's
playoffs?
legacy.
Can somebody answer
Wait a
that
minute.
question?
He
Wait a
played
minute.
about
Rivers
17
almost beat
seasons.
the
Okay,
prime
all right,
Patriots
all right. Let me
with
ask you
Tom Brady.
this.
Tore
Wait,
his ACL.
Let me ask you this: Is Matt Ryan first ballot Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Matt Ryan,
No.
if he might not finish his career to 2022
He could
or
buy
maybe
a ticket
2023.
No.
Right? Listen what I'm saying. Matt Ryan is the first ballot Hall of Famer because of his numbers, and he won the MVP.
Who got better numbers between Matt Ryan and Phillip Rivers?
Well, Phillip
So
Rivers
do
ain't
it
got
to him,
MVP.
Devon. One of them's top 5 in passing.
Phillip Rivers was not the best quarterback.
I just asked you who got better numbers.
Right
That's
now,
all I'm
it's
asking.
Phillip
I think Rivers does.
Rivers got
One of
better
them's
numbers.
top 5. That's all I
And
know.
Rivers got better numbers, and who had better talent around him?
Matt
Matty
Ryan.
Ice. So if
Uh,
Phillip Rivers ain't
No. It was
What?
half and
I
half.
think that's about even.
And
on
they
talent.
both had some great talent,
I think
though.
that's about
But
even.
Rivers
Talent.
Rivers was very
But-
heavy with
wait,
his talent in the beginning
yo.
of his career. The first
Yo.
half.
You better not
Started-
mention that old ass Tony
Phillip
Gonzalez either.
Phillip Rivers ain't never
That 2006
Ever
Chargers
in
team
life.
was gross.
ever had no Julio Jones on his team.
No, Julio
Hey, but
Jones.
the dude,
No,
the
Wally
dude he
Wise.
had is,
Chargers
hey,
was
the
better
dude
than
he had is a
Ryan.
beast, though.
Who are you
Okay,
talking
listen
about?
to
I mean,
this.
what's his name? You know, the guy, he's been the number one they've been having for the last
Who,
six,
the
years.
Chargers?
Keenan
Oh,
Allen?
Chargers.
Keenan Allen was nice. Don't forget
He
Vincent Jackson.
also
Yo,
Vincent
Keenan-
Jackson was nice.
Keenan Allen was
Wait a
a
minute.
stud, man.
Keenan Allen is Keenan Allen is Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley's
Oh,
gonna be a
Better than Calvin
stud.
Ridley.
Ooh.
Keenan Allen is Mike
stud.
Evans. Keenan
Calvin
Allen is
Ridley's
Mike
gonna be a
Evans.
stud.
Well, no, that's not true because he runs
Keenan Allen
significantly
is Mike
better.
Evans.
No, they're not the same
Keenan
receiver
Allen-
at all.
Mike
Mike
Evans
Evans
is
runs
a
3
stud.
routes. Mike
Keenan
Evans runs
Allen
3
is
routes.
not
Keenan
Mike.
Allen runs all
Keenan
over.
Allen.
is
Keenan
what
Allen
Keenan
is.
Allen is just as good as Mike
Keenan
Evans.
Allen. Keenan Allen runs way better routes than Mike
He
Evans
runs
ever
top
I
thought
agree
about.
with
Running.
that. There you go. Right.
And Mike Evans only runs 3 routes.
You heard me? Y'all heard me?
No, what you say? Hold on.
Nah, what you say?
Allen
What you
is
say,
a
Sean?
receiver.
Keenan Allen is what Allen Robinson should be. That's what Keenan Allen
No.
is.
Yo,
Yes.
that's a good
That's
point.
perfect. That's perfect.
You
'Cause
can't hate on
Allen
Robinson,
has-
man. Robinson-
Damn, that's-
I honestly,
Keenan Allen.
I honestly
taller
believe
Doug
that.
Baldwin. That's
I
who he
honestly, now I said this before. I honestly believe that if Allen Robinson actually gets a quarterback,
Thank you.
he will have a
got
better
Andy Dalton.
season. He will be,
Thank
like I
you.
said to Devon
Thank
before,
you.
Yo,
He
Rashawn,
will have a
come
better
on the camera
season
when
than
you say
Stephon
smart
Diggs.
shit. Just turn the camera off when you say dumb shit. But when you say
said
smart
Andy
shit,
Dalton.
turn the camera on.
You got Andy
That's why I
Dalton,
keep
man.
mine off. all
It's
the time.
a Charles video channel.
Yeah,
All right,
I just said
No,
dumb shit.
keep the camera off because you just said he got Andy Dalton. Yeah, that's the dumb
Okay.
shit. Now you're back to the dumb shit.
He also played with LaDainian Tomlinson.
If he actually get him a quarterback, he will have a better season than Stephon Diggs had.
He's
They
not
got
bad.
the
but he's not
red
Keenan Allen.
rifle.
Keenan Allen is a taller Doug Baldwin.
Yo,
Allen Robinson.
hey, Dennis, I'm going back to Jay-Z on that one. He said Andy Dalton not that. He said he's not that bad. I'll go back to Jay-Z. He's
The
all
red
right, but he's
rifle.
not real.
He's
He's
not
the red
real.
rifle.
Andy
the red
Dalton.
rifle.
Where the hell that name come from, man?
Yeah,
Yo,
he
I
got- he
don't,
just
I don't
made
care
$10
who you
million.
are. If you got freckles, you shouldn't be playing in the NFL.
That's crazy.
You crazy.
Just made $10 million off of that disgrace that he put up last year.
Right.
Yo, preach, guru, preach, bro.
But listen, if Cam Newton did it, hey Guru, if Cam Newton did it, it's the worst season Cam Newton ever had.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I
You
agree.
know what I mean?
And
Cam got weapons now.
Cam Newton didn't have 25% of the
Cam
talent
got
that Andy
weapons
Dalton
now.
had around him.
Exactly.
Is Andy Dalton the best
Andy
orange-haired
Dalton
quarterback
had
in the league?
two good
Hey,
games last year.
where did Andy Dalton go?
Yo, say that again. Say that again,
Chicago.
Jerry.
No,
Jerry,
no,
say
no,
that
no,
again.
no.
Oh,
Jerry,
wow.
Yo, Jerry,
That's
say
just-
that again.
No, I
He
said
went
it
to
was
Chicago.
Andy Dalton the best orange-haired quarterback in the league.
Yes. Yes. Is he the best quarterback the Bears have ever had? Probably.
Come on,
so.
you wanted the other
No,
one
that's not
before he
true.
went to the Colts.
I'm gonna say this right here.
I
Andy
don't even
Dalton
think-
had two good games last year.
No, wait a minute. Stanfield.
Minnesota-
Y'all had,
That's
y'all
two
had
more
Jay
than
Cutler
Carson
now,
Wentz.
Stanfield. Y'all had
You
Jay
better
Cutler.
not say you better not say Smay Cutler.
You had
No.
Jay Cutler. I don't want to.
Trubisky was
Smay
better
Butler.
than Dalton.
Cutler was trash.
That's it.
Trubisky made it to the playoffs.
Andy Dalton is coming into the organization as the
Yeah,
best
Trubisky-
quarterback that we've ever
Trubisky
had.
is 29
Cutler could have been really good for
in a
years if he
Bears
gave it
uniform. That is not Trubisky's fault.
Cutler could have been
Matt Nagy's
Cutler could have been
Cutler
great if
could
he
have been a
actually
very good
cared.
quarterback for a long time if he
Cutler
actually
was
gave
trash, bro.
It's Matt
He
Nagy's
doesn't care
fault.
about anyone.
Cutler,
That was-
Yeah.
What you call this guy? He
Sports
drafted
Guru, what's your team? Who your team?
The black quarterback.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson.
No, but he's a big LeBron fan, I think.
Oh man, I'm
I
sorry to
do
hear
love
that.
LeBron.
Yeah, he
I'm
thinks
sorry to hear
LeBron
that.
is the GOAT.
So King Czar, you
Hold on.
King Czar, you Dallas, right?
Hold on. You say you think who's the GOAT?
I said that I love LeBron. He said that I said LeBron was the GOAT.
Oh, okay. I
never
just want to
said-
be clear.
I never said who the GOAT was.
Okay.
So
But
where
I do
LeBron in your top
argue-
5?
I do argue against people who think Jordan never did anything or his doodle didn't stink.
What you mean his doodle didn't stink?
Well, we did watch the what was that thing we just watched a few months ago where
The
he
Last
got caught in a
Dance?
lie, where he got caught in a lie and said that he said Isaiah shouldn't be on the team, and then what's his name, Stan Smith impeached him.
Nobody wanted Isaiah on the team. Magic said it. Bird said
but
it.
he said
Who
but he
all's gonna
lied
be there?
and
That's all I'm gonna
said
say.
that
Mike
he
never
didn't care if he was
said
on the
that.
team.
Mike
There's
never
a
said that.
difference.
Mike liked Isaiah.
Mike
liked Isaiah.
No,
never
he
said
just
that.
asked who was gonna be
Scottie
there and
Pippen
said,
said that Isaiah shouldn't
Scottie
be on the
Pippen
team.
said that.
And Mike said, "Yo, if my teammate said it, then I gotta stick
that's
behind my
not true.
teammate."
That's
Yeah,
in the last
no.
dance. In the last dance, they
He
had
said
him on
who
tape
all's gonna be
saying
there.
that he wasn't playing if Scotty didn't play. If Isaiah was on the
No,
team.
no, he didn't. He
Yes, he
done.
did.
No, he
That was
did not.
Scotty.
That was-
That was Scotty that said that.
No.
Scotty
Hold on. He
Scotty
said
Pippen.
who's all. Hold on. He said who's all playing. They
Yeah.
said, well, hold on. They said, well, just to let you know, Isaiah won't be there. He was like, oh, I mean, I didn't bring up Isaiah. I just asked who was playing.
No, that's not how it went. He
Yeah,
said,
That's what he's saying,
if,
but you
if
know what it
Isaiah's
means.
on the team, I'm not playing. That's a fact.
No, Mike said
No.
if Scotty's not playing, I'm not playing.
No,
Hey, Dennis,
he didn't
pull
say
up the
that.
tape and put it on
I want to say this. Hold on. I want to say this.
Dennis,
I
pull
want
up
to say
the
this.
tape and
I
put it on
want to say
TikTok.
this. Hold on, fellas. I want to say this. And the argument that they was having on the open court show that they got, Isaiah always said, it's cool if Michael Jordan say he don't want to play with me, but Scottie Pippen?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
He
That's
said,
a
who
fact.
are you? Scottie Pippen?
Isaiah
That's a
was
fact.
hurt by it. Isaiah was hurt by it.
Isaiah's hurt
either
by
way.
it to this day.
Because
Listen,
the fact of the matter
it's
was,
bigger than that with
Isaiah
Isaiah,
Thomas
though.
beat Magic Johnson. Isaiah
Yeah.
Thomas beat Michael Jordan. Isaiah
Right.
Thomas beat Larry Bird.
No. You mean the Detroit Pistons beat Boston?
No.
The Detroit Pistons beat Chicago.
No, he got it. He got a legit point.
They had the better team. What happened? What happened?
Wait.
Hey, can't nobody hear nobody. Y'all gotta let people
That's
talk.
what I'm saying. The defining argument is from Michael Jordan's mouth itself. After Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas is the best point guard ever.
I just read that 1 second ago.
That's it. That's it. And that's come out of Mike's mouth. That's it.
I mean, Mike never had no problems with Isaiah.
Exactly.
That was the problem.
The problem, Isaiah, listen.
You ain't even old enough to know that.
Isaiah is from Chicago. That's where the problem lies.
That's why Isaiah had resentment for Mike for so many of them years, because Isaiah did all of that, and yet that's why Isaiah had so much resentment for Mike for all them years, because Isaiah did all of that stuff in Detroit, and Mike ended up getting a statue in his city. That's why Isaiah was mad.
It was that too. And his folks, Isaiah nephews and all of that. Isaiah nephews and all of that.
They all wanted to be like Mike.
Exactly. They don't give a shit about Isaiah. That's where the problem came in.
I see where you coming from, player.
That's where the problem came in. That's why when Mike first got to Detroit, hey, we gonna whoop his ass. That's what it was.
That's why. But
Isaiah told the team to beat him up because I didn't want to lose to this dude. Stop that. Man.
Yeah, Guru, you got a point, because Isaiah was beat back then. Isaiah beat Boston and the Lakers by itself in some of them.
Yeah, but those teams are past their prime. No, he didn't beat them by himself.
Hold on.
Beat the Lakers when they was sprained his ankle, and he put 35 up against them. Remember that?
Do you remember Joe Dumars? Do you remember Joe Dumars?
You said the Lakers were past their prime?
Joe was great too.
You just said he did it by himself.
Joe,
he said that.
No. I said, and I didn't say in the series. I just said some of those games. And just to be clear, you said the Lakers were past their prime when Isaiah
was
beat
right there. You see what happened the next year?
No.
What happened in '88?
How they pass their prime?
Hey, let me ask that question. Let me ask this question real quick. Hold on, before y'all get too deep into it. Now, King Czar, because this goes right into Isaiah being by himself. King Czar, you said in 1988, Michael Jordan had the greatest season ever, right?
Individually, yes.
Individually.
At that time.
What was it?
At that time.
What was it? I just want to
know. He won every award. He won every award from MVP, scoring titles, steals leader, defensive player of the year, all-star game, slam dunk, everything. He won every award.
But he didn't win the finals in the finals MVP.
No, but not the finals. In the finals.
Okay, so when I told you that Hakeem Olajuwon won in the '94 by himself, and I told you that he won MVP, defensive player of the year, finals and finals MVP. That ain't better than what Michael Jordan did?
Not you gonna look at the numbers, no.
Let me tell you something.
Hold on. And we talking about hold on.
Dennis, you know why it wasn't better?
Olajuwon never had,
because he ain't have to go up against Mike. He got it easy.
That's why.
Oh,
no, that ain't it. Also, Michael Jordan did it as a guard. What guard wins all that? Matter of fact, I remember when Jordan first came into the league, and there were centers because it was a 7-footers game. And I remember even on the last dance. Hold on.
I just want to ask you a question.
Who was the dude that said, "Oh, he ain't 7 feet. I don't know what all this rave is about. He ain't 7 feet." Simply because he wasn't 7 feet, cats in the league was like, "What are he gonna do?" And then they saw what he did.
I've been waiting for somebody to say that. Somebody from y'all time period. You know what I mean? I don't want to call you old, but y'all time period, right? You just said in a big man's league, Michael Jordan was able to do all of this. So name me another good guard.
Clyde Drexler.
No, I'm talking about when Mike was Mike.
Clyde Drexler. What you mean? He beat him in the finals. What you mean when Mike was Mike?
I mean, Magic, Clyde Drexler, Mitch Richmond, Reggie Miller.
You don't remember the meme of him?
Reggie Miller, Ray Allen.
You too young, bro.
Penny Hardaway. I mean, bro, the list goes on and on. Penny Hardaway.
Penny
Hardaway.
He was hurt a lot.
bro.
No. He was an all-NBA player with Jordan.
And when Mike had to
you too young, bro. You too young.
When Mike had to see Penny, it wasn't nice. So don't give me that.
When Jordan when Jordan swept him in '96,
Mike saw Penny off the street. The next year when Mike had a camp, Mike iced them boys 4-0.
Thank you.
Relax.
Thank you.
Relax.
Again.
And then the year after that,
you can't.
Dennis Rodman stuck his thumb up Shaq's butt on his way out the series.
Here's the kick. The only guard y'all could give me.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He just named like 8-9 guards. What is you talking about?
No, I gave you Mitch Richmond. I gave you Tim Hardaway. I gave you Penny Hardaway. I gave you Reggie Miller. You could even go to Detlef Shrimp, Chris Mullin. I mean, wherever you want to go with this. I mean, Mike was. It wasn't that there wasn't good guards. It's just that Mike was so much better than everybody else. He made them niggas look regular.
Look, hey, that's the perfect meme right there. You got Mike over there laughing at you.
That's literally him laughing at Gary Payton.
No, he's
Gary Payton.
He wasn't laughing at Isaiah when they was whipping his ass.
He was laughing when Isaiah walked off the court like a little biatch.
It's funny because Isaiah and them whooped his ass.
I got a big kick out of that.
It's funny because Isaiah and them beat the shit out of them they beat the shit out of them for 2 years. The third year when they got Scotty and them was whooping on their ass. They had to fucking hurt Scotty to get this motherfucker out of the game. So next
he got
year,
out of the game because of that membrane.
Migraine. It wasn't just the migraine. It was the lower lumbar. They hit him in the lower back.
Oh, poor Scotty. Poor Scotty.
What you mean, poor Scotty?
Oh my God.
He was 2 years in the league. He was 2 years in the league.
My heart goes out to him. Oh God.
Okay. All right.
Oh, my heart goes out to Scotty.
Listen. Isaiah and the Pistons did beat the shit out of the
So y'all think
literally
that
they beat the shit out of the Bulls
every year?
Right.
Huh? Say that again.
Y'all think Mike would have ran through the Spurs every year too?
Mike would have ran through anybody. This 80s, 90s team. Matter of fact, the Utah Jazz, who he beat 2 years. Hold on. The Utah Jazz in 97, 98 would have beat most of these soft cupcake ass teams nowadays.
Wait a minute, time out. I just got to ask you a question, Sean.
I just said Utah would have beat.
I don't know.
Sean, I got to ask you a question.
I don't think Mike is running through
the Supersonics in 96 would have beat most of these teams.
I don't think Mike is running through.
If I'm keeping it a buck with you, Sean, I don't even think Mike running through the 2001 Lakers.
That's
right. The only team that's gonna give him a shot.
That's the only team that's gonna beat him.
Yo, the Warriors. The Warriors.
The 2015 Warriors would have beat him.
No, the Bulls.
The Warriors with Kevin Durant.
Bro, like this.
Oh, wow. With Kevin Durant, yes.
With Kevin
Durant, no.
Yeah.
Let's go over the matchups. Let me tell you why they would have beat.
No.
Let me tell you why they would have beat why the Bulls would beat that team. Ron Harper would have locked up Curry. Jordan would have locked up Clay. Pippen would have locked up KD. You crazy. Y'all nuts.
Here's the question.
Only thing I can tell you to be true. Kingstar, listen. Only thing I can tell you to be true is that Steph Curry doesn't always play like himself in the finals. So
Ron
you may
Harper would
have
have locked his ass up.
I'm not gonna say
if they got KD, they don't need Steph Curry to play like himself.
Who locks up Durant? Who locks up Durant? Nobody.
If you put Scotty on Durant,
Scotty gonna get his ass bust.
Who's what? Go ahead.
Who's checking Clay?
Michael Jordan.
Who's checking Steph?
Ron Harper.
Ron Harper is not fucking with Steph.
That's all he did was play D.
Listen.
Bro, Ron Harper has never in his life seen a player like Steph Curry that's pulling up from the fucking logo, fam. Never.
He would never pull up from the logo.
Can I just say how I would defend him? Can I say how I would defend him?
You would have to put Ron Harper. You'd have to put Ron Harper on mother sucking Klay Thompson.
That's letting them shoot from 50 feet out. What you mean?
You would have to put Ron Harper on Klay Thompson, and you have to put Mike on Steph Curry.
Hey, that works too.
And then hope that Mike don't get in foul trouble, because if he get in foul trouble, you really in trouble because you ain't got nobody that can go get you a bucket whenever you fucking feel like it.
That's why I would put Mike on it.
Ain't nobody beating the 96 Bulls.
Can I hear this?
Hold on, Sean. Hold up, Sean. Hold on. Let me just tell you how I would defend it. Then I'm gonna let you go. All right. This is how I would defend it. I would put Mike on Clay. because I need him to score. I'm putting Mike on Clay, but I got to put Scottie Pippen on Steph, and I got to put Dennis Rodman on Kevin Durant. I got to take him out of his game completely.
So you putting Ron Harper on Draymond?
Yeah, Draymond. Well, how much Draymond gonna score? How much Draymond gonna score?
Draymond is not a Draymond.
How much? Hey, look at me. Hold up, Devon. Look at me when you say this bullshit. How much Draymond gonna score? Come on, tell me that.
In that scenario, he probably would give you like 15, 20.
That ain't gonna be enough.
That's not gonna be
enough. Because
that ain't gonna be enough.
Because Dennis Rodman, as good of a defender as Dennis Rodman is, unless you're talking about playing in that 90s Bulls era where hand checking is allowed. If you're talking about playing today, Dennis Rodman is in foul trouble in the first 45 seconds.
No, he's not.
You talking about a 7 foot? You talking about a 7'1" guy that could pull up from the goddamn 40 feet, man?
Anywhere.
Rodman used to regularly guard 7-footers.
Yeah,
he guarded 7-footers, but he ain't never guarded a 7-footer that was pulling up from three.
Let me tell y'all what y'all forgetting. Y'all forgetting the mental aspect of this game. Rodman, KD would probably fucking get kicked out of the game for technical fouls for crying with Rodman in his head. Y'all forgetting about the mental aspect of the mental aspect of this game.
I said take him out of this game. I said I'm putting.
You know that. Come on, Stanfield. You know that, man. Rodman is here. He already sensitive as it is. Come on, bro.
KD is then going to get on his burner and talk about KD
should have got ejected. You're talking about KD.
If you want to get in somebody's head, you get in Draymond's head, not KD.
I'm just saying they both sensitive
about Draymond. Ain't nobody worried about.
Yeah, KD's just going to sink a shot and look at you like
Draymond. You get in Draymond's head and you get Draymond out of the game because Draymond orchestrates the offense and runs the defense.
Oh my God.
And he's more likely to get
Draymond orchestrates the offense and runs the defense.
God, orchestrate my ass.
Yes, he does. He does.
They run everything through Dre. That's the reason. The whole reason why Steph was not even though he was putting up points. The whole reason in the beginning of the season they weren't getting wins was because Dre wasn't there. When Dre got back, they won like 14 out of 17.
KCP haven't played for about 2 weeks.
7 out of 4.
He haven't played for about 2 weeks. He was a star yesterday against them. Give me a break.
All right, hold on, fellas. Ryan, next question, man. We gotta get through these questions.
What about the comments? Anybody commenting?
I got the comments next. I did this next question.
Who is the worst GM in the NFL?
Don't say it.
In the NFL?
Yes.
Ryan Pace.
I think they fired him.
That's Chicago's GM. He ain't get fired.
Yeah, he's Chicago. He's a Chicago figure.
Thomas Demetra. We just fired Thomas.
Oh.
Last.
The drunk in Washington. Damn. Yeah, him. He's the worst.
Ron Rivera.
Yeah, the drunk.
No, the GM.
The GM.
The worst GM in the NFL was the Detroit Lions GM.
No, the worst GM before that was the Texans.
Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien was the worst GM.
Bill O'Brien were both.
He should have never had that position to begin with. That was crazy. I couldn't believe it.
For the year 2020, 2021, who was the worst head coach?
When I heard that they're like, yeah, he's gonna do both roles, I'm like, he could barely do one role.
That's
how you gonna have him do the GM now?
Who was the worst coach last year?
He was about to be a bisexual coach.
The worst coach.
The worst is Adam Gase.
Yeah, that's not even. He's the worst coach of all time.
I bet you.
Wait. Adam Gase worse than Matt Patricia?
He dangerously didn't care about him.
Yeah, he worse.
He worse than Matt Patricia.
He worse than Bill O'Brien.
Oh, Bill's Mafia said Howie Roseman. Okay, Bill's Mafia.
He was.
Glad you throwing them Buffalo shots because I got one coming back for you. Don't worry about it.
Say that again, Guru. I didn't hear you, Guru.
He abused anybody and pay off the girl not to say nothing.
Ooh, Jay Gruden. Oh, I like it.
Yeah, that's a point.
Let me read these comments.
Jay Gruden is sending the hose to London.
Him and Les Miles hanging out too much, man. Let me stop. That's
Him, Les Miles,
man
and
got
Rick
me-
Pitino, right?
Oh no, that was
Shout out to Iona, baby. Get them
that was-
recruits by any means necessary.
No, that was Rick. That was consensual.
It would be a SUNY school. It would be a SUNY school, Devon.
Hey, don't be disrespectful, man. I went to UB. You gotta
No,
say
there's
that.
but you know
Oh.
how the SUNY schools are. They can get pretty crazy.
All right, listen.
Crazy shit will happen there.
Joshua
Hey,
Billy said,
I'm neither gonna
You go
confirm
to
nor
a
deny that.
Oswego or a Cortland.
I got him. Hold on, fellas. Hold on, fellas. Joshua Belly said Green Bay defense has been trash. Most of these playoff losses. He also said the wide receiver y'all talking about was Lazard, I meant. And
No, it was Equanimous.
what else?
120%.
Hold on, people talking back and forth to each other. Okay. Keenan Allen is a lot like Terry Glenn.
Oh wow.
Phillip Rivers' career a lot
Who said
like
that? Yo, stop.
That's disrespectful.
Stop. Who said
That's so
that?
disrespectful.
Hold on,
That's so
listen.
disrespectful.
Phillip Rivers' career is a lot like Drew Bledsoe.
What in the hell?
Yo, boys got
That's
to
what he said.
stop.
I didn't hear what he said. Okay.
Who
yeah,
said that,
hold on,
Dennis?
I'm on.
Ernest
I'm in the stop
said
button
never
here.
heard of him. Magic is the one who said Isaiah couldn't be on the dream team. He had beef with everyone.
Magic
because
would
of his
never
mom.
say that. Magic would never say that about his boyfriend. I mean, sorry.
They didn't talk for years, bro. They didn't talk. You watched the when they did the face to face when they was crying. They ain't talked for years, bro.
Well, you didn't kiss your girlfriend for many years too.
Yo, they didn't talk for years because he felt like Magic didn't stand up for him. He didn't say he couldn't. He couldn't play.
Kellen Lane said the Warriors ain't play no D. I got the Bulls in 5.
They were the number one
KD.
defense in the league. What is he talking about?
Not
Rocking on
compared to the
KD.
96 Bulls.
Oh God, you and these 96 Bulls, bro.
Bulls. Derek Langford said the Bulls will beat them in 4.
Bro.
Thank you, sweep.
Not
It
in
would
4.
not.
Come on.
Kellen
Bro.
said it depends on
We're
the
on that
era
team
they
to
play
guard
in.
Durant. Period.
And Kellen said it depends on the era they play in. Ernest said, LOL at Dennis, triple single digit green.
Right.
Bitch ass KD.
Thank
I'll
you.
tell you what y'all want about that man. He's a god. He's
He
crazy.
said, LOL at the Sports Guru facts. He said, what era are they playing in the 90s or now? Because
They're
I think that
playing
would
in the
be,
90s.
that would be and play a major part in who wins.
Yo, breaking
Shout out
news.
to the Syracuse and the Saint Bonaventure.
St. Bonaventure.
Adventure.
St. Bonaventure. Oh, if he wrote that all together.
Bonaventure.
Bonaventure.
Magic said it himself on the documentary
Thank
and
you.
on the Last Dance, so it was a no. Okay.
Hey man,
Any SUNY schools in
breaking news.
tournament
Doc
is,
Rivers
Mom?
says Ben Simmons. Breaking news. Doc Rivers says Ben Simmons is a lock for Defensive Player of the Year. "Quote unquote." He
Hey, that's-
literally
hey,
at times swallows
it.
players. Pause.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, I agree with him though, bro.
I got no
Wow.
Doc Rivers slander around here. All right, don't make me get my Doc
Is that
Rivers-
worse
my
than
Doc
Aljamain
Ocean
Sterling,
voice.
Devon?
Say that again.
Is that worse than what Aljamain Sterling said after he beat Corey Sandhagen?
No, it is not. No, it is not.
He went with the whole correction.
Ryan, what's the
too,
next
like,
question, Ryan?
Yes, he did.
Do you still think Richard Sherman is a top 5 corner in the NFL?
Can we skip this
No.
question? Can we skip
Yeah,
this question?
no.
Is he at least top 20?
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean,
he's
yes,
top
because
20.
he's good in zone coverage, but
He's
Is he
not top
20?
5.
That's the
I mean.
question.
Yeah, I will give him top. I will. Yeah. I'll
I
give
say
him
top
20.
10.
Top 10.
Top
Oh.
10?
Yeah, top 10.
Oh,
Top
who's
10
top
in the
10?
league? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Sherman.
Oh,
I don't even
Sherman.
think Richard Sherman top
Bible.
10.
I don't think
It
he's
could
top
be
15.
anywhere depending on the system.
Oh.
I don't think he's top 15.
Put him on the Colts, he's top 10 for
I
sure.
say top 20.
Ugh. Top 10.
I
If
don't
you put
think
him on the
he's top
Colts, he's
15.
top 10.
Hey,
for
look,
sure.
man. He ain't going
Not
to
top
Stanford for nothing,
5.
player.
Listen, I'm not calling no system player top 10. That's that.
Well, he was always a system player, even when he was top 5.
So he was never in that. He was never that then.
No, he was top. He was,
That-
he,
No,
he
because
was,
there's
he
not.
was-
he
There's
was
not
definitely top 5. I mean,
He was
but
top 2 at one
The's not
point.
10
Once-
non.
once
but
again-
y'all
once
say
again,
he
how
top
can
There's
I-
not
2
10
how can I-
elite.
with Seattle?
How
At
can he
one
be
point in
top
Seattle, he
anything
was
if you
top-
only
he was
play
top
one
2.
side?
Listen,
yo,
listen,
just because
Sean,
just
Sean,
because you don't travel doesn't mean that you're not the best at what you do.
It's not even about
Absolutely.
traveling. It's
You don't.
That's
You
what-
don't. You
that's
can't
why I
play
say
both
he's
sides of the
top
field
10.
though.
He was
But you
never
can't play both
asked to
sides of
play
the
both
field.
sides of the field. Look
He
who was on the
just-
other side, fam.
They just told
come
him to play one side.
Come on, man.
Look
So
who
you
was
can't
on the
be
other side.
top.
Brandon Browner was on the other side. Why would he need to play the other side?
How good is he?
You can have a system corner as a top
Hey, how
10.
At
good
that
is he
time,
now?
they was the Legion of Boom.
Right.
You can
I
have a
Sherman,
system
Browner,
corner.
and Cam.
Don't
Yo,
forget you missing one. Earl
I
Thomas.
wouldn't call him a
Earl
system corner
Thomas.
either
Earl.
Listen, but none of
Cam?
these
because
players,
he can
none of
play
these
in
players
multiple
were
systems.
what
It just
they
has to be
were in
zone
that
coverage.
system
He's not a
outside of-
system quarter.
Like I don't get how we giving players. I think the coach, if anybody, should get that credit. He the one put it together.
So you think Dan Quinn get the credit?
Wait,
I
no,
feel
hold on,
like
back
it.
up for it.
Dan
Back up for a
Quinn
second.
put that team together, play.
Back up for a second. Hold up. You said the coach should
Whoever
get the
put
credit,
it
right?
together, whoever put it together should get that
But he
credit.
but he
That's what-
just
that's
but
serious.
but he just went to San Francisco and led the league for most of the year in interceptions.
That's what I'm saying. It's not. He's not a system
It's not
corner.
he's
a specialist.
He's
He
a specialist. He
zone
specializes in
coverage.
certain schemes. That's
Right.
it.
He can
I
go
hear
in
that.
multiple. He's not
Okay.
dependent on one system.
So
He
I'm
can go in multiple
glad you
systems.
said
He's
that.
a zone coverage system.
I'm glad you said that because Chicago Bears talking to him right now.
For what?
Yeah, for what?
He's not better than either of the two corners that are there.
I
So don't
just
know why
said,
they're-
hey,
but
I know
Don't
we
get
run
mad at me.
I know we run a cover too, but why are we talking to Rich?
there's one
Yeah.
corner that's over him in
Because
the
That's
top
the
five.
reason why I'm there.
Right there.
there's somebody y'all thinking about trading to Houston so y'all can get y'all a quarterback.
That's the
Y'all can get
rumor
y'all a
right
real
now.
quarterback. That's why.
That's what I've been hearing.
Hey, but
That
Sean,
sound
real
good,
quick.
huh? Look at you breathing all extra hard. Look at you.
No, it doesn't sound good because this is what I said the other day, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, and this is specifically directed towards you, Jared, because I know we talked about this. Why are you giving up the barn for Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson when you can give up half of that and go get Trey Lance?
Just let the draft play out before. Yeah, that's what. I know. That's why I don't mind the Dalton
But
because
you
right now they're just
believe in
getting a
Trey
guy
Lance?
just in case they don't get a guy in
Bro,
the draft. I think.
let
That's
me
what they're
tell-
doing with the Andy
let me-
Dalton side.
Let me say this on air and on wax.
On wax. I use that a lot now. Let me
Trey Lance is going to be special.
And if
Mark
he's
my
not,
words.
But how special? Like, will you
He'll be
trade
good.
like five
He will
picks?
be good.
Hey, chocolate girl.
Wait a
Hey,
minute.
everybody.
I got him in my
Look
top
at
50.
my
Will you trade five
Yes.
picks to get him?
You don't have to trade 5 picks to get Trey.
At
No,
all.
he gonna
You
land.
don't have.
He'll be available in the teams like pretty much 100%.
I don't know if he's gonna be available in the
I
team.
don't know about all that.
Now when I
Why
got
not?
him on
He
my
might
He'll
go
be
top
he'll
10.
be
Nah,
he'll
he's
be
not going top
he'll be
10.
available at 8 and 9, which is
Nah,
where you
go
can trade to
top
get
10.
him.
He won't go top
Okay,
10.
so okay,
quarterback.
where y'all at in the draft, Devon?
It depends how many
We
quarterbacks.
are at
there's.
number
my
20.
man.
We're at number 20, but he will be available at 8 or 9, which is where you can trade to get him.
Wait.
If you have
So-
the
Who
draft
said?
capital.
Time out, Ryan.
I think you just got
Don't
to get
tell
in front
me.
of the
Don't tell me
Patriots.
San Francisco's at 8 or 9. If they swindle y'all again twice in 5 years,
Nah,
I
Oh, y'all
San
just got to get
Francisco-
by.
If they
Wait a minute.
swindle,
Before you get
listen
it.
to me.
Devon,
Hold on. If they swindle y'all again, I swear to God, I never seen no shit like this ever in my life.
wait a minute,
Every year
listen.
they get a
Pull
W.
up the draft.
San
You're talking
Francisco
about the
is
Pull
Niners?
up where Chicago Bears
You said the
at
Niners swindled them?
in the draft.
Yeah, the Niners swindled them. That's why Devon
Neither
loves
of them
He know-
swindled. They both. That was terrible for both of them.
Yeah, but they got picks for that.
They traded
moving up,
back and
though.
drafted Solomon Thomas over Jamal.
don't
Adams.
matter.
Yeah,
They
but
got
they
picks for that,
still
though.
got picks though. They got picks for moving
They
up one
moved up
spot.
They just got like one
Got picks for
third
that,
round
bro.
pick, which I don't think they drafted anything good with.
I don't
I'm
know.
almost certain.
All right, well, it don't. I think they got Fred Warner out the deal.
To move back and draft the same bust
got
that
Fred
they
Warner
were
out
going to
the deal,
draft
though.
anyway.
It don't matter. They got picks for that, man.
They don't turn him into nothing. It's a pretty bad trade.
In the
They got Fred-
hey,
That's what I'm
hey,
saying.
time
It
out,
just
time out.
swindled on- it's
Here's
not
my
swindled on
here's my
either
thing.
end.
You
It
gotta
was a bad
trade.
trade
You got
before.
you got to trade before. You got to get ahead of Carolina to get Trey Lance.
and that's number 7.
I don't think you
number
do.
8.
Carolina's number 8. You got to get number
No.
7. Detroit
Yeah,
is
you do.
Detroit is number 7. Philly is number 6. We know for a fact Philly is not going to draft anybody but
No.
Justin Fields if they draft a
No,
quarterback.
they're not drafting a quarterback. Stop
I said
that.
if they. I
quarterback,
said if.
yeah.
Listen,
I said if they draft a quarterback, they are going to draft Justin
Mhm.
Fields.
They're not drafting a quarterback.
What you have to worry
The
about.
Falcons are for sure.
What you have to worry about is the Atlanta Falcons and whether they are going to draft
quarterback.
The
Are
Falcons
they going to draft?
if
Are they going to draft Zach or Trey?
No,
that's what you got to worry
Falcons are drafting Justin Fields for sure. Zach's
Atlanta's
probably
gonna
going to
draft
go too,
Fields.
honestly. I think the Jets are going to end up getting Zach.
Mark my words, Justin Fields will not go in the top 10.
I don't think.
Oh, I don't believe that.
That's no chance.
Unless
there's only two
I bet you
quarterbacks drafted, I don't
do.
think there's any chance.
All right, hold on, fellas. We gotta get through this show. Sharon was trying to say something to Damon. Go ahead, Sharon. You was trying to say
Sharon
something.
is in the boardroom with her bonnet on, looking like she kicked everybody out so she can call her boo in there behind closed doors and get some dirty dirt on.
Why you always commenting on my hair? Talk about a bonnet. I don't have no bonnet on.
She in there looking like she in Love Jones, and then you supposed to start snapping when she walking around.
Stop. What's going on, Mr. Hargrove?
I'm just having fun. God bless you. How are you?
I'm okay. I was so excited when Dennis told me you were coming on the show, and then I hated that I had to come on late. But I had another commitment that I had to go in on. I set people straight on my other call, and now I jumped over here.
And she just finished up after she wiped off the table.
And hopefully they'll invite you back. It's been a lot of fun. These guys are good people, and you're as good as they come.
Well, I try, except for when I got to deal with Mr. What's his name over there? Professional.
Kevin Lee. His name's
Which
Kevin
one
Lee.
of them light-skinned brothers you talking about?
Jared, stop.
Mr. Stanfield over
Where's
there
the lie?
giving me a hard time. But
just like Kevin Lee.
hey, so what time with Sean? What's going on? And what did I miss so far?
What's happening, Sean?
What part of the show are we on now?
We on Ron's Hot Topics. Ron, what's next,
Okay,
Ron?
Ron. What's going on, Ron?
Oh, what's up, Sharon? Will Aaron Rodgers get another ring before he retires?
No.
The answer is no. Next topic.
No,
Thank you.
No, the answer is no to
Sports
that.
Guru, what you
There's just
got?
a
Hold
bunch
on,
of
Sharon.
disrespect
You missed the
going on.
argument earlier. Hold up. Sports Guru, what you got? Hold up.
What you got,
I wanna hear
Sports
this.
Guru?
A lot
I
of
couldn't hear the
disrespect.
question. What was
Will
the
Aaron
question?
Rodgers get another Super Bowl before he
Ring.
retires?
Oh, hell
Before
no.
he retires.
Okay,
Hell
what
no.
you got, King Zar? King Zar, the words?
I don't know, man. That's tough,
He's
dude.
already like he in a pit or something.
Right.
Man, I feel like it with that question. You know what? After we win it next year, Rodgers gonna get it in 2 years.
Look,
Okay, what you got, Stanfield?
Who's we?
He's a Cowboys fan.
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
Whatever.
Leave it to Lorenz Tate to say that.
He's not
See,
winning.
that's
Tevin,
big
I
too.
ain't
That's
come to talk to you,
Cowboys fans
Tevin.
saying that.
I ain't
they're
come to
gonna
talk
win.
to you, Tevin. I did not come to talk. And no, we
He's
can't
not
talk,
winning. He's not winning. He's not winning any more Super Bowls.
All right, what Devine got to say?
In my heart of hearts, I hope that he never even sees the playoffs again.
Oh,
But
It's rude.
in the clarity of my mind, I feel like he'll get another one. I feel like the NFL will set him up to get another one.
All right, what you got, fight for the mic?
I just want to say that's pretty crazy. The two Cowboys fans and the Bears fans say that he will, but then fans of other teams, that's crazy.
Hey, he earned my respect. He a Cowboy killer.
That's what I'm saying.
I never said that he will ever.
He's a
I
killer.
hate Aaron Rodgers.
He's been a Bears killer
You
since
just
he came
said
to
he
the league.
would.
No, I did not.
No, he didn't
You
say
said
that.
you
He
agreed.
hated Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, we own Brett Favre, but when Aaron Rodgers took over, man, I don't know what the hell happened to us.
You got tricked, but you did say it.
Bills Mafia said no. Thank you, Ethan. He will not.
What the
get
fight for the
another one.
mic say? He take all day to answer.
I think I don't
You know
know.
he
I don't
gotta tell
know
a
because
story, but-
you really don't know what that team's gonna do at all. You don't know what they haven't drafted. They just had problems drafting recently. I don't know what they're gonna. I don't know. He might not even stay in Green Bay, so I'm not sure.
That's what I was about to say. If he go to the
My
Bucs at
answer
the
is
Tom
no.
Brady league, maybe.
If he goes
No.
to any good team, he has a good chance.
If you
No.
go to the Bears, it might be something nice. What you
I
saying,
agree. I
Sean?
think that he have a better chance of winning it with somebody else than he does with Green
If
Bay.
he go to the Saints, he might have a shot. If he go to the
Well,
Saints.
I'll say
wait a
this.
minute.
I'll
He's
say
not
this.
going down now.
Hey,
I'll say this.
if he go to Kansas City, he'll win it.
I'll say this. If he
Kansas
comes
City.
to the Steelers, he'll win it. If he comes to the Steelers and he's a Steeler,
Yeah,
he'll win one.
I agree
If
with
Baker
that.
doesn't work out and Aaron Rodgers goes to the Browns,
But
just
other
hand
than,
him a ring.
he-
Hand
but
him a
other
ring.
than that, he ain't winning one.
Ron, what's your next question, Ron?
Not in Green Bay.
Can the Tennessee Titans win the AFC South again, or will Carson Wentz lead the coach past them?
Why couldn't you just say the coach? You ain't say you
What,
ain't say the Derrick Henry Tennessee Titans.
Hey,
So why you had to say Carson Wentz? I want to know. You always taking shots. I'm tired of you and your shot throwing ass. I'm tired of that.
Just let me know when it's my turn to
Hey,
answer.
Dennis, you got a nerve, Dennis. You leave Drew Brees alone, Dennis.
Just let me know when it's my turn to answer.
Hold on. Goddamn, this is my show, Tom Shine. Fuck Drew Brees. All right, I don't sit on my guy.
Hey,
None of y'all with that Drew Brees love. Fuck Drew Brees. Played 20 years, ain't do shit. Fuck him.
He got it. Hey, he got one more ring than Nav got.
He only got a ring.
He got one more than Tony Romo too, motherfucker. How about that?
Hey, Romo got an all-pro though.
Answer the question, Dennis.
Oh, the Tennessee gonna win the division. Tennessee is Tennessee is the AFC team that I'm rooting for this season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Tennessee gonna win the division. Everybody got all this high hopes about the Colts and Carson Wentz, and he back with Frank Reich. So, last time they was married, it was all good and everything. Yeah. Sometimes you needed to be a part, and I understand. I got it. But if Frank Reich and Apollo Creed, hold on, Sean. If Frank Reich and Apollo Creed, the Carson Wentz, Rocky Balboa, this shit going in the trash. Like I keep saying. Anybody else want to answer?
OG.
None of them. Mess the Eagles over.
None of them. Trey Lawrence gonna lead them boys to their division at 9-7. He gonna lead the Jaguars to a division win. Watch.
Now I see why you lost your hair. Go back and get your hair back.
Hey,
Shots the world.
Hold up, Sean. Hold up. Sports Guru.
He couldn't even win a national championship. What are you talking about?
He did win a national championship.
No, not last year.
It don't matter. He won one.
And he never even won a Heisman Trophy.
Don't matter.
I said the same shit.
Well, he's supposed to be the greatest.
Nobody want to listen to me. I've been saying the same shit. Yo.
Who are you talking about? Who?
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh.
What about him?
I missed the question.
Last year he didn't win a national championship.
So he got to win a championship every year?
No, he ain't got
y'all be killing me with.
Just to be clear.
He gets a pass for
just to be clear. Just to be clear. Did Peyton Manning win a national championship?
Thank you.
Did he win a Heisman?
T. Martin did.
Did he win a Heisman? So why is this even a part of the evaluation criteria?
It's only when it's their argument. It's only when it's their argument.
I was just about to say that because Tim Tebow did both.
Yeah, he won both points.
Because he could barely win a championship in the NFL.
So what about Tim Tebow? So what we saying?
Tebow did both.
Hey,
your argument's invalid, bro.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Let me speak. Let me speak. Steelers in a playoff game.
Let me speak. That Tim Tebow analogy ain't fair because even when Tim Tebow was in college, people said he really can't throw. He's not going to do well in the NFL. And those of us who love Tim Tebow didn't believe it. I'm one of them. So I know I'm right. So you can't even go with that. Well, what about Tim Tebow? He did all he won in college, but he didn't win in the NFL. Well, we all knew he wasn't going to win in the NFL.
He did win in the NFL.
Everybody knew that, but Sharon thought he was going to be a killer.
He got one playoff win.
He did not.
Tebow got winners.
That's all he got.
I laughed out loud when he got drafted where he did. I laughed. Honestly.
No, Tony Romo got two. Tony Romo got two.
There was nothing about Tim Tebow that translated to the NFL. Besides his win.
Tim Tebow is the only white quarterback that got treated like he's black.
And you right, fight for the mic. But I thought he was going to be outstanding.
He could have probably still been.
I was blown away by his college performance. I thought he was going to come in the NFL and just kick ass. That's what I thought.
He could probably still be in the NFL right now playing at a
the only reason he lasted as long as he did in the NFL is because of the God that he serves. If it wasn't for Jesus, his butt would have been out.
Amen.
No.
Amen.
I'm trying to
Marius Thomas.
Hold on. I gotta let everybody answer the question first. Hold on, everybody.
What was the question, Dennis? Tell me.
Hold on. Sports Guru, what's your answer first? Hold on, Sharon. Hold on.
What's question you want to ask me now?
The question is who gonna win the AFC South?
The Titans.
Titans. Okay. Who you got, Sharon?
It's who else in the division? This
The
reminds me of
Texans. The Texans in the division. Pick the Texans.
No, who else in the division? The
Everybody
Colts,
you
the
hate in that
Texans.
division. The Colts, the Texans, the Jaguars. Everybody you hate in that division.
I like the Colts. What are you talking about? I never
You
said
like the
I hate
Colts?
the Colts.
They got a
It's
new
the
quarterback.
Titans, it's the
They got
Titans,
Carson,
the Colts,
MVP
the
Carson.
Jags, and who's the other person? Who's the other team?
The Texans. The Houston Texans.
I said the Texans. Who's the other team? You
You
just
said
want me
the
to say the
Titans.
Texans.
You said the Titans, the Colts, the Jags, and I said the Houston Texans. That's what
The
you just
Colts
said.
winning. The Colts winning the division. Yeah, I'm going with the Colts.
I said everybody you hate in this division.
I'm going with the Colts. I don't hate the Colts. I'm going with the Colts.
Who you got, Stanfield?
What's the question again?
Who gonna win the AFC South?
Make your head hurt.
Who gonna win the AFC South?
Yeah.
This guy.
Who's
This
going
guy. Joanna Man's gonna win the South.
Wow.
Johnny put an old ass picture up on you, player.
Tennessee's gonna win it.
A beardless graduate.
He got Tennessee tomorrow.
Tennessee's gonna win the AFC
Teach me those
South.
graphics, man.
That was my
Tennessee
reaction
ain't
to that
winning it.
picture.
Hey, Dennis, Bills Mafia said the Colts are winning the South.
Okay.
Yo,
Yeah, they hope
Rashawn
so.
looked like Andre 3000 before Andre 3000.
Ricky Wellness, great to see you on the show, Blair. Who you got winning the division?
He looked like Andre 1500.
He looked like he got one of those the mustache. What are they called? With the
Fine,
curls at the
everybody
end.
won't pick them. I'll pick them. Give me the damn Texans.
There you go. There you go.
What in the hell? They're gonna have the first overall pick.
Pylon
you
to
ain't gonna say no
pylon.
smart.
Pylon
You
to
don't believe
pylon.
in-
Who you got winning the division?
Wait a minute. Time out. Tyrod Taylor took them damn Bills to the playoffs.
They're gonna have
He
first
can't do it
overall
with the
pick.
Houston Texans.
I'll put a measly $10 bet that the Texans have the first overall pick if they keep their pick next year. I will put money on
bet that because they'll
That
lose
ain't the
their pick.
question.
money on.
Tyrod.
Who winning the
Tyrod
South?
is,
That's
Who winning the
Dalton
South,
now.
Jared?
Let me
Who
respond
wins
to
Not
that.
the
in the
Texans.
South?
Not the
me-
Texans.
Tyrod's the
I want
Dalton.
to pick
first-
somebody.
Let me
First,
respond
let
to
me
that.
get this out of the way, as
Fact.
you say, Dennis.
Didn't King Czar say Jacksonville?
Yeah, he said Jacksonville. He believe in Trevor.
Oh, he really.
I
right.
believe in Trevor.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I believe in Trevor like I believe.
I believe in
Tim
Trevor
Tebow.
and James Robinson.
James
Mhm.
Robinson's nice. DJ
Well,
Chark's
don't worry
nice.
about Melvin or,
I
Jessica
think that
Chenault's
I think
good.
that Jacksonville will finally be good because they got rid of their the two people that was holding them back.
Right.
Tom Coughlin and
Jack-
Doug Marrone.
That
Wow.
team's gonna play
Okay.
well. They got some good
Watch.
defensive pieces now. The defense is super young. So
Just
they're all-
watch. Remember who told y'all?
So you picking Jaguars then?
No. I
What
think
the hell?
they're
I'm still picking
well,
Tennessee,
first of
but I do think Jacksonville will play well this year.
No,
first
I'm
of all,
talking to
Dennis.
Jared. I want to know who he's.
I want to know
picking.
who Jared picking too. He giving us this story about the AFC South.
no,
I don't know
no.
who the fuck they is. The fuck?
First
I
of
just want to know
first
who
of
you
all,
picking. We ain't
Dennis,
got that much time, player.
Dennis,
Yes.
I need to address this. You're not gonna sit here and talk about Drew Brees not doing anything in his career when he won a Super Bowl for the state of Louisiana
Sean finally saw the
Bounty
directly
picture.
Gate.
after Hurricane Katrina. You're not gonna do this.
Bounty
gonna do this.
Gate.
That was
Okay.
Bounty
And beat
Gate.
Peyton
Y'all
Manning.
better be
And
glad
beat
I
Peyton
ain't
Manning.
running this board. 'Cause
How
y'all
the hell
would
we
do
get
it.
back
But
to
anyways,
Drew
no, I think the
Sean finally
Jaguars,
saw the
I'm waiting
picture.
for his answer. I'm trying to
Me
get over
too.
this show.
The Jaguars-
We can talk about this another time. Blake, can I get your answer?
How do we get back to
no,
Drew Brees?
that one hit me. But the Jaguars are this draft and next draft away, I think, from contending with the Titans and Colts, and I think it's going to be a shootout between those two teams. The Titans made some confusing moves. I'm going to go with the Colts.
All right.
The Titans just made some
Sean.
weird moves.
Tom with Sean, who you got?
Got
All
Mike
that-
Tyson. No. We're not still doing
We
that?
did all that to hear about them damn Colts. Nobody give
Can
a damn about them
I give you a story?
Which
That
time was
don't-
Sean you
to do with
talking
the
about?
question?
I
Say it
know.
again, say it again,
Devon,
Sean.
you gotta take that picture
she
down.
asked me
Man.
about
You
the
got me
Jaguars
looking at
basketball.
both.
That's why I brought
Got
them
both.
up.
Wait a minute, where's Sean at? Where he at?
I was
Right,
asked
so-
about the Jaguars. That's where it started there.
I
First
am
of all.
convinced that
Oh.
Stanford has a crush on me, and I'm done. That's that. Like, that's that.
Yo,
I'm confused. I'm
Tell
really
him, let him know you
confused.
taking, Blair. Let him know you taking.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Ain't you married already? You should not be flirting. Go ahead, man. But, I got the coach. I got the coach. If Carson Wentz stay healthy, I say the coach because Phillip Rivers was a play away from beating the Bills in the playoffs. So if that can happen, then Carson Wentz is going to take him far.
Don't say that.
That's right. It's the coach.
Was that Killmonger?
Did you watch the game? Phillip Rivers was a drive away from beating the Bills.
That is Killmonger.
Is it?
That's Killmonger with Sean.
Let me read these comments. Hold on. Let me read these comments. I gotta go back.
How am I the only one who saw that right away?
Ernest said no, yikes. What happened to Browner in Philly? That wasn't Browner, that was Maxwell that was in Philly. Once upon a time, Sherman was good. Sherman cannot play in cold weather. Sherman's going to the Cowboys.
Oh, no.
That's what everybody said about Wentz. Dennis Holmes, that hat is cold. I need one. Hit me up, player. There's only a couple left. Philly going to get a wide receiver. Sean, what's up? I didn't know you was on the show. Brett Hills, what's up? Ernest
Which
said
one?
no. Rodgers will get another ring before Dak gets one. Will A-Rod
We're nobody talking about that.
I know.
Who said that? Who said it though? Who said it though?
Ernest
You
said
hating in my quarterback cave?
I don't even care who said it.
Hold on, man. Hey, man, that's my quarterback, man.
LOL at Sharon, tell a
Calm
story.
down, T.O. Jr.
Yo, chill.
Will
What did
Aaron
you
get
say?
a first-round pick before he retires?
Yo, King's Eye, why your background look like DJ Khaled?
Allentown Bills Mafia, Buffalo Kid over all them teams.
Another one.
The Heisman don't mean nothing.
Background's a
You beat
major
the
key.
Pittsburgh Steelers in the playoffs.
We the best.
Sharon likes Indianapolis. Devon Dalton, are you dying over there? Are you dying over there in the red this season? I don't know.
Shut up. That was an Andy Dalton joke. Shut up.
No, the Bills culture took the Bills to the playoffs.
Got the wrong orange hair quarterback.
Stanfield Rifle going to be a hot topic this season.
Shut up.
Dennis Holmes, tell Devon I expect him in a Dalton jersey next year.
Shut the. You know what? I'm about to leave the show, man.
No, there's a few more. Hold on.
Yeah, we glad you're not also. And they lost to the Bills.
Keep going. Keep going. The red rifle.
Finish him.
Ryan, I know you got another question, Ryan. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Who was the worst free agent your team ever signed?
Andy Dalton.
That ain't the worst free agent y'all ever signed.
Nah, well, yes it is. Because Jay Cutler was a trade. Yes it is.
No. Jay Cutler was actually good for y'all.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, he wasn't.
Dennis.
Could have been.
Was good for y'all.
Who it was for y'all, Dennis?
He was out there smoking cigarettes on the bench, not giving
Who
a
was
shit.
it? Matter of fact, you ain't answered not one of these questions. Who the hell was it for you?
Jamal, what?
No, you drafted Jamal Anderson. You drafted that.
No, yeah. Jamal Anderson,
No. You drafted that DN. The DN, you drafted him. He said the worst. You said the worst free agent. You drafted that DN, Jamal Anderson.
I have no idea.
Y'all just draft DNs and edge rushers based off traits and then don't develop them correctly. It makes no sense. Makes no sense to me.
The Bucks' worst signing was Alvin Harper, the guy that was supposed to be all this good or whatever. You know what I mean? Woo, boy.
No, Dennis. Answer the question, Dennis.
Nigga, what is your question? Why you ain't got no answer about your team?
I just said it, fool.
He just said it.
Sports guru, who you got?
I don't know. That's tough because I got to go all the way back to when I was a Knicks fan. And I'm trying to think of the cat's name. He was
pretty good.
He was a scorer, and he came over. He was scoring 20-something points a game with somebody else. Came over to the Knicks and couldn't score for nothing. I got to get this cat's name. I'll look it up, man. It was terrible, man. It was terrible.
King Czar, what you got?
The worst free agent?
The worst.
Damn, dude. I mean, I could think of some trades, but who do we sign?
Quincy Carter.
I got one for you.
Who?
I got one for you, Dennis.
We drafted him. Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, I already know my worst free agent for me.
Dwight Howard. The White Howard. With the White Howard came
Are you talking about basketball? Are we talking basketball or football?
Basketball, football, either one.
Oh, okay.
The worst.
You seen that, Dennis?
Yeah.
Who else? You go to somebody else, man. Let me ponder.
You ain't got nothing to say either. What the fuck, y'all all mouthless in this motherfucker? Jared, I know you got something to say. Come on, Jared.
Yeah, we'll have different ones, I think, but mine's Chase Daniel.
Chase Daniel.
I got another
We
one.
paid $13
know
million
who that
for a
is.
backup quarterback.
Roy
That didn't
I
play.
don't know who that is.
Go ahead, Sharon. What you got?
Mark Gasol.
Okay.
What?
Plain and
I like
simple. Mark Gasol.
For who?
The
I'm gonna have to
Lakers.
say for
Right
the
now.
Sixers.
Oh, old Gasol? That's old Mark. That ain't Mark.
I'm
That's
gonna
impossible.
have to say no. For
Are
the
we
Eagles,
going
I'm gonna say
basketball?
Vernon Maxwell.
Either one of them. Basketball or football.
Vernon Maxwell. But if I was to say for the Sixers,
Said Byron Maxwell.
The whole team.
Byron Maxwell. Yeah, Byron, my fault. I said Vernon. Byron Maxwell. Who did we get for the Sixers that wasn't a trade?
Y'all don't really mess with baseball, so I mean I know a few on that my team there.
You thought
You can say it.
Mo Vaughn.
For the Mets?
Hell yeah, that terrible ass signing.
Well, when he first got there, he was nice.
Nah, he wasn't. That man was a beast.
Him
in
and
Boston.
Piazza
We
was
get in
killing
there-
shit the first season.
Man,
After that,
we get in
that,
there hell of money.
that shit went downhill. But the first
Garbage.
season, him and Piazza was killing shit.
Piazza was, yeah. That was a great signing.
Oh, he was going on legendary territory over here as a New Yorker.
I can't think of who it was for the Sixers that pissed me off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's tough.
How we got, Dennis?
I already said my one for the Eagles. I don't know who you said for the Falcons.
You think Byron Maxwell is worse than Bradley Fletcher though?
Yeah.
That's close.
Byron Maxwell got way too much money. Bradley Fletcher, we signed him for a bag of chips, so him getting burnt wasn't that bad to me.
Yeah. No, you're right. That's
okay. I know. Okay. Greg Hardy for Dallas, from Jacksonville, linebacker.
He's a pretty good signing for Dana White though. It's been all right.
Terrible.
He just got beat up his last fight. Yeah, you got
terrible.
I got three of them back to back, Dennis.
Who you got?
The first one is Mike Glennon. The second one is Cordell Stewart.
I forgot y'all had Cordell Stewart.
Yeah, a lot of people did because he was a fucking bum. He should have stayed with he should have stayed with Yancey Thigpen in the back closet.
Hey, and then go with that shit again.
And then
he was all right for the Jets.
And then the last one was your boy, Nick Mothersucking Foles.
First of all, Lil Kim gave y'all different edges y'all ever had in fucking Chicago.
He was the worst signing than Mike Glennon.
Like that. Yeah, you fucking know that. This is how you know the edge was crazy, right?
This motherfucker
will call.
This motherfucker was 2-6, and he talking about he
worse than Mike Glennon. That's what Nick Foles. We need Nick Foles on the Steelers. That's what we need.
Mike Glennon lasted half a game for you guys until he got benched.
Let me write to the Steelers.
All the Bills fans better do Nathan Peterman.
I can't sit here and say that. I'm not mad at the Nick Foles situation.
Man, whatever.
Well,
that's because you're not a Bears fan.
No, because they first of all, they beat the Super Bowl champs because of Nick Foles. Let's get that out of the way. They beat the Super Bowl champs. They was down by 21 against the Falcons. Put Nick Foles in, they win the game.
Oh shit!
They beat the shell of a Super Bowl team.
And we fucking signed. That's a Falcons thing. And our bum asses signed Chris. Our stupid asses signed Chris Chandler and Roy Williams too.
You can't talk trash to me no more, Ryan.
My quarterback
paid.
You be quiet. You got
my quarterback paid. My receivers catch the ball. I don't hear nothing you got to say.
Come on.
Wait, Devon, was that a horse collar or receiver?
You gonna see in the middle of the season.
No comment.
Be quiet.
Maddie,
it was horse
hey,
collar.
hold up. This is the funniest one right
You heard what I said.
Ernest said Vontae Davis.
Yo, that might be.
That might be the best one right there.
God damn, Queen.
That motherfucker quit at halftime. No, that's it, player. That motherfucker quit at halftime. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Got in
That's
his
why
car
we be
and
talking
went
that
home.
Buffalo shit. I be like,
He said when you know
never
it's
seen
time,
a
it's
motherfucker
time,
quit
and it
at
happened to
halftime
me mid-game.
in high school. Fuck, in the NFL.
I'm out.
The,
So I'm out. You know what?
the
I'm
Patriots'
just
worst
old.
free
I'm
agent
over this
signing was Antonio Brown, or was that Oakland?
Nah.
That was Oakland right there.
Oh, you said it too. I ain't see that one. I ain't see that one. Bills Mafia. My fault. I ain't
Antonio
see
Brown got a ring.
They didn't
though.
know what Antonio Brown was about to do.
I
That
see it
doesn't
now.
count.
That's why it was a horrible signing.
You couldn't
He
predict
robbed
none of
him
that.
blind, boy.
Oakland's second worst signing was Randy Moss.
Ooh.
Well, they got
Oh,
one
I'm
good
so
season out
happy
of
you
Randy.
said that. I'm so happy you said that because Randy Moss is just so good in Oakland. That's what Dennis told me.
I ain't never say he was good on Oakland.
Their best
that
signing
wasn't-
was Las Vegas.
No, you got the wrong person on that one.
No, that was you.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You got the wrong person. I had a whole going to court, which I'll be on the next show in 10 minutes about how shitty he was in Oakland. My question about Randy Moss in Oakland that he died in Oakland. That's always been me, Randy Moss in Oakland. He died in Oakland.
And Tennessee. He wasn't shit either.
And then they brought him back to life in New England.
In New England, they fucking did CPR on his ass.
That wasn't CPR. That was a fucking defibrillator.
They get the fucking clear.
Y'all gotta give Bill his credit, man. Give Bill Belichick his credit. He bring players back. That's what he do.
Was it Bill or was it
Tom?
Or was it a
Reeves
giant
back, right?
combination of a lot of things?
Y'all hear that, right? Y'all hear that, right? The real Reeves got brought back.
Nice
when
one,
he got
Jared.
too.
You like that one, right?
It might have been PCP.
Sometimes
Ron,
it's
you
a
got
gray
another
area.
question, Ron? This
Crazy.
gotta be the
It
last
was
one.
Who you
Island was
think
back.
would be
You said
the?
sometimes when you're in the gay area, it's crazy.
Hold on, fellas. We got the
Yeah,
last
that's
question.
Who you think would be next year MVP?
What do you say?
For
What'd you
NFL?
say?
Next year's MVP?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Ain't nobody else gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. You ready?
Yeah.
Cam. Whoa, Cam.
I don't want to let you do this, Dennis.
Now, if there ain't nobody else gonna say it, goddamn, I'm gonna say it.
I
Bill
done.
Belichick went out and got 2 tight
Go ahead,
ends.
Cam, for me now.
He went out and got 2
I
tight
done.
ends and 9 catching ass Nelson Aguilar. Goddamn,
Can I
that's
revoke
enough
your
for me.
pick for you?
I done.
You know what?
He
You know
said
what the
Cam.
MVP gonna be, Dennis?
Who that?
Yo. Rashawn, don't do it. Don't do it.
You need
He goes
it.
by
You need it.
Rashawn, Rashawn,
it,
don't
Dennis.
do it. Don't do it, dude.
His nickname is
Wentz.
3 letters.
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz.
I
Oh,
knew
what
he
the
was gonna
hell?
say, God damn it,
Carson
Sean. I
Wentz.
told you not to do it.
Carson Wentz gonna win a fucking MVP. Watch.
No, he
What
not.
the hell?
He gonna be
Matter of fact,
stuck.
you know what? You know the MVP he gonna win? He gonna win Rashawn's personal MVP because he gonna get hurt and play 69% of the snaps, and that pick gonna stay a third round pick for the Eagles, and that's gonna be lovely for
I hear that. Y'all just
That's
better
just-
win the division. That's the only thing I'm
them.
telling
Don't
you.
worry about what we gonna
Y'all
do.
better
'Cause y'all
win the
gonna be last
division because
place.
if you cow
Just
bitches
let me know.
don't win that
Just let
goddamn
me know when
division,
it's my turn. to
oh,
speak.
y'all ain't saying shit to me. God damn it. Go ahead, Sharon. Go ahead,
Prescott
Sharon.
really might win the MVP though.
You know who's gonna win the MVP? Jalen Hurts.
Oh, there you
What
go.
in the hell?
No, Miles Sanders.
What in the hell?
They trolling. Sharon, go ahead.
No.
Sharon.
No. Alshon Jeffries, who ain't played the last 5 seasons.
Oh, that's good.
Wide
Dennis
receiver
had
ever
some
to
old
win
Miles
MVP.
Sanders predictions last
Alshon
year.
not even on our team.
He not no more. Y'all finally got rid of him.
You know who gonna get coach of the year? Bill O'Brien.
Market. He's still here.
No, he be gone. He be gone.
My
Alabama.
man's an assistant or a coordinator at Alabama.
Yep, he gonna get coach of the
How's
year.
he gonna win coach of the year?
He'll be assistant coach of the year.
Oh, speaking of Alabama, can we talk about how people just blatantly stole the Slim Reaper nickname and gave it to Devontae Smith like it would never KD's?
Yeah, we can talk about that later. We ain't got that much time. Sharon, could you give your answer?
Can we talk about how everybody is saying what exactly what the hell I
We ain't
just?
got that much time. Sharon, give her answer.
I told y'all Jalen
Next
Waddle was
week,
better than
We
Devontae
having
Smith.
4 people in this call. You hear what I
I
said?
can't do that, dog. I can't
That's
do that.
it. 4 people.
I can't say 4
Yes, you
people.
can.
No, I'm
But
telling you,
anyway.
Sharon, I can't.
Can he do
this,
it?
I
Yes, you
built Talk Your Wish
can.
for the. Listen.
4 people.
Sharon, listen what I'm saying. I built Talk Your Wish for the people, by the people. I can't just say fuck the people when I got $2 in my pocket.
I knew he was gonna
It's
say
built
fuck
for
the
the
people.
people, by the people. Okay, that's how I came up.
Nobody
If I
got more
die,
than two.
if I die by the people, then I die by the people.
Nobody said anything about
He
all
said
that you talking
he
about.
said
None
talk
of
your
that makes
issues,
any
FUBU.
sense and makes no difference to what I'm talking about.
I understand what you're saying. Go ahead.
Talk your
All
issues, FUBU. For us, by us.
Mhm.
With
All
your
right.
bonnet on.
No,
You know when
it's
my
boo
turn.
foo. By us, fuck you.
Just Just let me know when it's my turn to talk. I'll be glad to share.
Go ahead, Sharon. My fault.
Rashawn, didn't I tell you when you saying smart shit to come on the camera? Dummy. Go ahead, Sharon.
Y'all finished? Okay. I actually agree with Dennis. It's gonna be Cam Newton. I really believe that.
Sports
I'm
Guru,
done.
what you got?
Y'all go right ahead.
Sharon, why are you acting like somebody's teacher? At the top of the damn Zoom talking about
because y'all acting like students right now.
at the Zoom talking about we can sing together, we can't all talk together.
That's right. You can't. Can't nobody hear what none of y'all saying. Go ahead, Sports Guru. What you got?
I think Cam is a good strike. I like that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, people playing. Bill Belichick is pissed the hell off. I'm just saying, and I can't stand the man. You know, I don't wish the Patriots no success on nothing. In fact, I don't wish any success on nothing in Boston, period. I don't care what the sport is. Nothing. Okay.
They don't like black folks either.
I'm with you.
I watch these moves he's making, and I'm like, okay. And first of all, I was one of the first people that said that he was gonna bring Cam back. And people laughed at me, and I said he's gonna bring him back because you notice everybody else was asking the question, where will Cam end up next season? But Belichick wasn't saying nothing. He was quiet. And I've watched this man now for 20 years and watched how he moves. And when he does that and gets quiet, you know he's gonna do something to shock the world. He always comes out with something and shocking the world.
Greg Popovich.
Anyway, Cam Newton, that's my pick.
Okay.
Who's next?
Did everybody else pick?
No, I haven't picked.
Okay, go ahead.
Andrew Dalton, I got him. We out.
Nah, son. In all seriousness, as much as it pains me to say this, I actually think Dak Prescott's gonna win the MVP this year.
No, I don't want him to win the MVP. Don't do that. MVP.
You don't want him to win the MVP. That's you don't want
MVPs don't win Super Bowls. I don't want.
You only win the Super Bowl anyways.
Hey, Sean, how you find that out?
Relax.
Whoa. That's sports wide, bro. I've never seen an MVP win the championship of no league.
You're not winning it whether he wins MVP or not, though.
Whoa. Who is that speaking on my squad?
You watch Steve.
My team's not winning either.
Right, so don't talk to me. You're not even running.
You watch Steph Curry win the MVP in the championship. The unanimous MVP.
Did I?
Not the unanimous, but he won the MVP in the championship.
Did I?
I actually think Daniel Jones got a better chance at winning MVP than.
Whoa. Some of the unanimous MVP year?
Not the unanimous. I said not the unanimous. I said that. I did say that.
Okay, so you mean when they went 73-9 and lost?
No, not the unanimous. The one before that.
That's what you're talking about?
The one before that when they won.
Okay.
You watch people win the MVP in the NBA. You ain't watch it in the NFL like that. I think the last one doing the NFL, I think it was Kurt Warner.
Nope, he lost to the Patriots.
If it wasn't Kurt Warner, it must have been.
He lost to the Patriots.
It must have been Terrell Davis. Was
He
one
lost
of them
it.
two. Terrell Davis ain't never lose a Super Bowl.
Did he? He didn't win the MVP that year, did he?
The year he went for 2,000 yards.
No, he did not go to the Super Bowl that year.
He did go to the Super Bowl that year. Stop, sir. Don't argue me about that. Listen. Take this loss. Listen, Sean. Take the loss. Don't keep arguing about it. You're gonna look bad. I don't have to look it up. You do.
Exactly. Go look it up.
He went for the year Terrell Davis went for 2,000 yards. They went to the Super Bowl.
Okay, look it up.
I don't have to look it up.
You got a big guy. What year was it? I'm gonna go look it up right now for you.
Listen, the year they went to the Super Bowl, they played against the Atlanta Falcons. They played against the Atlanta Falcons. I'm not saying
a year, sir. Give me a year, sir.
All you gotta do is look it up. Look up the year he went for 2,000 yards. Only 8 people went for 2,000 yards in lifetime. There's only been 8 people that went for 2,000 yards. Look it up.
It was
only 8
8
people. Meanwhile, thank y'all for coming out to talk to us Tuesday. Brian, you got any last words?
No.
Sports Guru, you got anything to say, Sports Guru?
Hey, I just enjoyed all of you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, appreciate you coming on. Sharon, you got any last words?
Yeah. I can't wait to watch the recap. Sorry I had to come on late, fellas. I'm sure it was a great show. Thanks everybody for having me on. If you get a minute, subscribe to my my podcast.
Yes.
Did you hear what Chocolate said?
Hey.
It's on all flat platforms. I finally got my email today that they fixed the link. And so you can now find me on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, some other places. And I'm working on my YouTube channel to get that up. And then I'm going to put some more content because I only have like 2. Oh, I did another episode. So there's a new one on there. I think I did. Yeah, we did. We did do a new episode, didn't we?
Yeah, we did do an episode.
Yeah. So there's one on there.
R&B is dead. That's the one we did.
Yeah, is R&B dead? So anyway, so follow my podcast. Did you hear what Chocolate said? And y'all have a good night.
All right. Devon, you got
Steelers
any
for
last
life.
words?
Lakers for life. How about that?
I'm sorry, say again.
Got any last words?
Yeah, fuck Ryan Pace. I'm not gonna say nothing about Coach Nagy until after this year, but fuck Ryan Pace. I hope Ryan Pace and Andy Dalton go to the same place when they leave this earth, which is a fiery red place.
Now it's just rude. They got families.
Jared, I'm trying to keep a straight face, Doug. Please stop. On a brighter note, please keep in mind that the week of April the 10th, which ultimately turns out to be, I believe, April the 14th, Fresh Perspective does come back. So be on the lookout.
That's what's up.
That's what's
Jared,
up. That's good.
Jared, you got any last words?
Yeah, I mean, my show tomorrow, I should be running Pylon to Pylon. I'm going to do the offensive side of my top 50 board. I did the defensive a couple weeks ago. So you can check that out. It was a long episode, so you can skip through the beginning. But yeah, that's what I got going on. I got the other show as well, doing it bi-weekly still. So that's what I got going on. Good show, though, tonight.
Go Tar Heels. Duke sucks.
Tom and Sean, you got any last words?
Stop.
Hey, man. Y'all know it. Every Thursday, 10:30. Spend some time with Sean. Talk about anything you want. Do whatever you want. Come spend some time with Sean. Come talk to me for a second. That's it.
Just don't wear the
Make
shirt.
sure y'all better have a drink before you get on Sean's show, though. My God. Woo.
Yes, Lord. That's how I like it.
God, ladies and gentlemen, God bless. Good night.